Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to Hello, Charlotte. Just a normal game about a normal girl living a normal life. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Alms, dead humans, lurkers. Hope you're doing great. No, don't worry. I saved this time. Look, we're right back where we left off, where Charlotte was drugged by everyone she was an asshole to. And now she has to escape before they dissect her. I don't know what they do. What do they do? Dissect her? I think dissect her, yeah. It's just a box puzzle, Apple. Making me so bad. Yes, kill her for good. Maybe I should just wait here till the morning comes. What do you mean she's gone? She has to be around here somewhere! I know, jeez. She isn't that good at hiding, as far as I know. Let's look around a bit. I'll run poison gas through the ventilation just in case. Crap, gotta get out of here. Oh my. So this is where most of my bodies go. So we save. And we move on. Hide in the pile. Let's resync this. Let's see what happens when we just walk out. Oh. There she is. Same ending. The workers drag me away. For science! They had enough of her shit. Cause, yeah, this Charlotte is an absolute asshole in this world universe. And I've been playing it up very much so I can understand. Oh, there she is. These are just corpses, Ben. They're always here. Are they? Plus, Dr. Huxley wouldn't like it if we touched his experiment material. Let's look somewhere else. Looks like they left, but it may be a trap. I have to be careful with timing. Can't wait too long, but can't make hasty decisions either. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Let's see what happens. Aha! Here you are. So impatient. So this is the, make sure you save often segment, huh? I need to get out. If only I could reach the elevators. I wonder if that one that I just did, the last one, was the wrong. Cake with perfectly shaped red strawberry on top. Yeah, because then when you walk out here and they get you. Yep. Too much waiting. You wait too long. You die. We hide in the bodies. We wait. And then we go. Man, make sure you don't save in this segment, jeez. Door's locked. Door's locked. To it, second floor, make it quick!
Your wish is my command.
Here you are. How'd you get in here? While it was moving. The next moment I knew Scarlet hits my head with a baseball bat. Hey, we made it.
Bonk! Hey, Knucklehead!
"10:30 a.m. A sunny day outside. I greet C with a small hand wave and let out a sigh of relief. You boys should not be up on that railing like that. Someone could fall! Thank God his face isn't distorted. He flinches and his whole body becomes tense, but as soon as he realizes it's me, he loosens up a bit. You're alright. God, what am I even saying? Of course he isn't.
Ah, yeah, that's nothing.
For a second, I thought I'm being pranked. Thank you for coming, I really appreciate it.
To be honest, I didn't think I could do it alone.
Oh, right. I forgot. They want to be up there. Don't mention it. C is shorter than me. For some reason, I always thought he'd be the taller one of the two. It was just a flight of stairs, but he's completely out of breath.
You see, if you work out, you wouldn't be in this situation.
Looks like PE isn't your best subject.
Seems like it.
Are you disappointed I look like this? No, you don't look like a Lovecraftian nightmare to me, I don't say. Gosh, look at you. The only difference there is between you and your icon are those deep eye bags. And well, you're midgets, that counts too. It's you who should be disappointed in me, Mr. C. You're more vitriolic in real life. This is the sad reality of online chats. But Charlotte turned out to be Charles. Whoops. Bet you wanted to see the girl of your dreams. I don't think bodies or names are that important. It's you who's standing before me right now, and it's all that matters. Bro got catfished so hard. In all honesty, I'm only relieved. We're more alike than I initially thought. If you say so.
It's like, I don't want none of that pussy. I want some of that pussy.
Too bad you don't know Scarlet Eiler. By the way, may I ask for your real name, like not an online handle? Sure. It's Vincent. I see. It's nice to meet you, Charles. Likewise. I'm glad I got to meet you in person before you, An awkward pause falls between us. I wait for an explanation, a crack in his defenses, a breakdown. But none come. There's only the deafening silence. I have to say something. Anything.
May I ask, how did you come up with this?
The whole universe birth theory. Vincent gathers himself a little.
I thought a lot about it, and concluded that our souls are the source materials for universes confined in our bodies. When a person dies, their soul data gets released and explodes like a big bang. Then a new universe is born. It can become a hellish place or one alike to paradise, depending on your mind's state. That's why there are myths of heaven or hell. So it's like a world that consists entirely of you. The most fucking nerd. I could do it. I could do like, one could put it that way, yes. Actual Discord moderator. Oh, my little kitten. Oh, my little kitten wasn't a kitten. Oh, God. One could put it that way, yes.
I notice you haven't said anything to me lately, kitten. Charlotte, where are you, my love?
Apple, stop! It's serious! Everything that you were inside gains shape and form, and life is born.
So it's entirely possible that our world is just someone's mind taking shape.
Exactly. And I'm not against the possibility that the entirety of our life was scripted in advance. He ruins it all!
It's the Apple Touch. What was that? Wait, what was the game, Human? You got so pissed off at me for making a joke at the ending. You were so... Oh, damn it. Was it Ori? It was probably Ori.
It's like, get out, you fucker!
I didn't mean it! It was funny! I got a special message for you, though, Human. Okay. That was only for Human. No one else should look. And then the cruel gods up above would definitely laugh at us both. That would be just the worst, don't you think?
Right. But then the ending of our stories would already predetermined. Say, what would you do if you became a god?
I'd cleanse this disease-stricken world of all contamination. Okay, Elle, settle down. I don't think I'm cut out for that. Gods are creators. Even when I tried to write my own story, all I did was take your setting and twist it to my liking. Yo, speaking of Death Note, did you see The Simpsons are having a Death Note parody? And it actually looks pretty good. I'm not original at all, and my writing has too many plot holes and pandering. Look up The Simpsons Death Note, and I think it's going to be the next Treehouse of Horror. I think the whole episode's going to be just a Death Note parody. Fucking the American audience is going to be like, what the fuck is this? And I'm going to have to explain, it's an anime that, the Angel of Death, one of the Angels of Death got bored and gave his Book of the Dead to a high schooler.
What you mean, what's anime?
And my writing has too many plot holes and pandering. My story's protagonist is a little girl, too. Everyone and their dog has already done that. Even when writing villains, I end up falling into cliches like demons and contracts and such.
Oh, speaking of Death Note. Allow me to argue with this on that matter. I think it's not the originality of an idea, but its execution that matters the most. It's so easy to dismiss concept as overused, but isn't it wonderful feeling when you accomplish making a sincere story? Moreover, I believe everyone can get better with time.
Says C himself, a web celebrity.
Right. Well then,
Vincent looks down. He's barely holding up. I take off my glove and reach out. It's the only way of comfort I know. In a corner of my eye, I see him blinking vigorously. Oh. I want to take him away from this awful place, somewhere, anywhere. But stop myself. It's not my decision to make. I don't know what he went through or what his living circumstances are like. Scarlet Eiler was right. I know nothing about Vincent. All I've ever seen was his blinding icon on the screen. I don't know him at all. Vincent smiles at me. I know what death feels like. White is truly a cruel color. Ah, well, see you in the heavenly kingdom. See ya. Hey Vince, you don't have to do this. Why become a god of some unknown place when you're a god of my world already? Don't you know that space is empty? Don't you know that nothing exists beyond this world? That it occurs to me that maybe he doesn't believe in anything. That maybe he made up the story just to convince himself it's gonna be okay. That maybe all he wanted was to... Vincent lets go of my hand. Too late. I lose my balance and lean forward a little. Fear overwhelms me. Did they have like a pact with each other, or... I feel like they had a suicide pact? Was that what it was? He pussied out. I feel weak in my knees and stagger back, falling on the concrete floor, panting heavily. Who's that back there? In the end, I let go of his hand. I couldn't follow him anywhere. I lived for Mother. That's how it should always be. I can't leave this world before she does. That's what I decided for myself a long time ago. Scarlet Eiler sighing behind my back. She's muttering something along the lines of, "Good riddance. Get back here. And you idiot." Didn't I take the pills? Vincent fell. I called the ambulance and ran. Ran far away. All ended well. There was nothing to be sad about. In a far, far away land lived a quiet god. He never uttered a single word, and he lived his life in solitude. It was his creations who lumped together and couldn't stop talking. "He must be sad," said a few. "He must be suffering," pondered some. "He must be lonely," claimed many. But contrary to their beliefs, the quiet god was happy, surrounded by the comfortable silence, wandering in the space abyss. He pondered many things, like how could they endure all this noise? Or how could they use language not to connect, but to hurt each other? And how could they feel so alone when they're surrounded by so many? And when the quiet god got tired, the darkness engulfed him, and he held him in its embrace, without a word. And his followers cried, "How cruel! How unforgiving he is!" The quiet god slept. "Can't you leave me alone already?" "There's no way I'm doing that. Not after what happened." It's getting harder to breathe all over again. I desperately gasp for air, trying to stay conscious, trying to stay sane. All I see before me is Vincent's body, human, real, mangled on the ground. He's gone. Gone, 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 gone. You really are a worthless child. I knew meeting that person would be a bad influence on you. It says the tulpa that tried to throw me out a window. I should have protected you from him. It's you whom I need protection from, you monster. Say, why won't you disappear? It's for your own good. I'm gonna throw you out this window for your own good. When your legs break, you can't stop running away. Scarlet Eiler obstructs my line of vision, cups my face in her hands. They're cold as ice. Hey, listen. I'm here because I'm the only one who can save you. Without me, you won't amount to anything. Do what I say and we'll be fine. Oh, very manipulative of you. Forget about this false god of yours and think of the person who has always been there for you. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? I cover my ears, try not to scream. Where are my pills? Henri's on her phone, absorbed in social networks, nothing out of the ordinary. Ha! Look! The drama I sent you yesterday. Oh my god, this really blew up. Right? That's mob mentality for you. Our laughs are strange. I noticed Henri's wearing the same little bow that Charlotte wears. Unnatural. We sit in silence for a while. See the little ribbon necktie. It's the same that Charlotte wears. See? Listen, I know it might not be time for it, but there's something I haven't told you yet. What is it? We're moving to another town next month. Believe me, I tried to talk to my parents, but they never listen. Oh. Is it that far from here? Around 6 hours by bus. I see. So you're leaving too, huh? This means the end of our play-pretend relationship. You know, Charlie, I wish I could go far, far away from here. From my asshole brother, my parents, the girl groups I'm in. I'm so tired. Tired, tired, tired. That's all you ever say. how the world's unfair, how everyone's unfair. It's not my fault, boo-hoo. I'm sick and tired of you complaining. I've never met your shut-in brother to begin with. Oh yeah, the shut-in brother in Charlotte World was a blob. A meat blob, wasn't he? He could be a corpse for all I know. Charlie? Henri. I know. Why don't we run away together? Are you for real? He was a gamer. Yeah, you know, he was in his gamer domain, and we rudely interrupted him. Yes, I'm serious. Well, I can book a hotel. Let's skip school tomorrow, alright? Yeah, I'm starting to think this Charlie's a bad influence. Thus, we set out on a journey. Everyone's just awful. I think Henri might not be so awful. She just got wrapped up in it. There's only my coat inside. There's a small chocolate bar inside. I don't like sweet things. I'd better give it to Henri. A comfortable bed. A small chocolate bar. How considerate. Henri's luggage. Makes you wonder how she snuck out unnoticed with all these things. They're all assholes on different levels, but I'm pretty sure Henri's probably the lowest echelon of asshole. Henri's already stuffed the ward. Yeah, that's true. I think that was for protection of themselves, so the bullies don't beat them up. So they're looking out for themselves mainly in this kind of fucked up area of the world or situation. It's already stuffed the wardrobe with all kinds of clothes. Lamp doesn't provide enough light for reading. Small note with a Wi-Fi password rests on the table. Local currency, 13. Puppet status, alright. Talk to Henri. Yeah, sure. Wow, this bed is so comfy. Ha! Hey, don't jump on that too much. I know. So where will we go from here? Oh, I took care of that. Just a moment. I bring out a pack of pills and hand it to Henri. Here, there's enough for two. What? Bro, do you got like some arsenic pills or some shit? What is this kid? Henri throws the pack into my face. You idiot! She's in front of me in a second, hitting me relentlessly with her small fists, making me take a step backward with every hit. Wait! What? Miss Warhol? She doesn't back down, landing a punch after another. We tumble down to the floor. Ow. So this is what you meant by running away? Suicide, really? Gah! Just like everyone else, leaving me. What are you talking about? Aren't you the one who... The one who what? It's not like we'll cease all contact after I move. God, I really do hate you. Her tears fall down freely, staining my sweater. All you ever do lately is talk about gods and trials, the afterlife, and all this bullshit. All you ever talk about is him. What happened to living with your mother? For your mother? Were you lying that time? Ugh. Shut up and listen, Eiler. Oh, his name's Eiler, not Charlie. That was his persona. I accept you for who you are. All of you. Your mother may be broken beyond repair, but she loves you too. We both need you. Yet you're throwing your life away like that? What do you know? I didn't plan to live longer than Mother will to... Wait, I didn't plan to live longer than Mother will to begin with. Than Mother will to begin with, I don't say. Scarlet Eiler. Oh, yeah, it's the brother. Charlie Eiler. Yeah. All Mother cares about is Scarlet. It's her who should have been born instead of me. Henri slashed my face. Oh! Don't say things like that. Not when you... You haven't even finished your story. I look forward to it every week, you know. The puzzle pieces start to fall into place. Henri coloring her hair to match mine. The constant messaging, the fake relationship. Henri is a liar. Henri is here. Henri cares. It's getting harder to breathe. Henri's crying. My eyes are dry. Listen. Repeat after me. It's not my fault. Why would I lie to myself? Just do it, goddammit! It's not my fault. Satisfied? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my... Wait, what's this? Did it... Wait. This was in a movie. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Henri kisses me. It was like Goodwill Hunting or something like that. It's cliche. I'm sorry. I'm just like, my brain is just going Apple mode. Henri kisses me. Oh yeah. I mean, no. I feel like vomiting. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We keep repeating it like a mantra over and over. Surprisingly, I feel myself calm down a little. Then a thought occurs to me. Maybe this is how Henri calms herself down all the time. It's just that we should never tell anyone. We lie on the floor for a long time. I briefly wonder if it's properly vacuumed. I want to talk with him again. I know. We never finished Aether Almanac, you know. The main character was reborn multiple times trying to save the White Queen, but something always went wrong. So he had to let her go. Will I ever be able to let go? I don't know. Decide that for yourself. Ah! Alright, I'm dumping you. Oh? If you want to die this much, go on and do it. Henri doesn't care. Just make sure I never learn about it. You're contradicting yourself, Miss Warhol. Jeez. When I'm dating someone for real, I want to be a cute girl. I want it to be a cute girl. Like Charlotte. Ah, shut it. But she's the cutest. Yeah. Waifu for lifeu. When I meet her, I'm calling her out on being as delusional as you. Henri's such a bully. I hug her tightly. It might as well be the last hug we share. Thank you. I mean it. I'm sorry I couldn't accept your feelings. We packed our things and returned home the next morning. The next month, Henri's family moved to another town like they initially planned. A year and a half after, we stopped talking to each other. All ended well. There was nothing to be sad about. Once upon a time in a far, far away land lived the Skin Princess. Every day she changed her skin. Hang on now! This better be TOS friendly. To appear in the best light. To every single person she met. Every night she ripped her skin off, crying from the unbearable pain it caused her. Whispering, "It's not my fault. Not my fault. It's not my fault." Over and over, little did she know that all the people in her kingdom were blind to begin with. Mom? Mother? It's morning already. Mother? Are you... She's looking fine. Mother, I don't remember you having so many eyes. No way. Not you too. Blech. It'd be easier if my mom was a workaholic who was never home. It'd be easier if we hated each other. It'd be easier if I didn't remember the days when she was still full of energy. Who would want to admit their parent giving up on life and slowly rotting in the bedroom? Who would admit to thinking of their only parent as a parasitic existence? After that day, nothing was the same anymore. Charles Eiler, can you solve this problem? Mr. Eiler. I rush out of the class, straight to the bathroom stall. The voices of my classmates follow me. I I vomit into the toilet, the morning's breakfast spilling down the drain. Gross. That moment I realized I could never touch a human being ever again. Only your face remained unchanged. White, clean, sterile. Free of contagious parasites. Vincent, I want to become clean too. I want to ascend and become white like you. What in the world should I do to wash this filth off? Ugh. You knew it all along, didn't you? It was this simple.
Oh no.
Would an entire ocean really be enough to wash all the ink off me, I wonder? In the end, I couldn't replace Scarlet. Couldn't help the bullied one. Couldn't choose Henri. Couldn't bring Mother back. In the end, I achieved nothing, and didn't amount to anything. I failed the trial. If there is afterlife, I don't want to be the protagonist. Someone like Charlotte would be more fitting for the spotlight. In the end, my story wasn't about overcoming hardships. It was a story of giving up. I hear Scarlet Eiler growl behind my back.
You giving up on life? Seriously? Stop being childish and return home.
I cover my ears.
Stop pitying yourself. You're not trying hard enough.
Shut up, you monster. You're not even my sister. All you are is but an ugly reflection of my own self. A cancerous tumor on my mind.
Hey, listen to me. Turn back this very moment.
Her voice is so loud, but the deeper I sink, the quieter it gets. So I sank and choked and gasped for air, and felt my lungs explode. There was nothing to be sad about. All ended well, didn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to save. Eiler! Scarlet Eiler!
Wake up, sleepyhead! Charles. That's me. Were you surprised? Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you all this time. And you look younger, why? Wait, one question at a time. First of all, I've always been here. It's the universe of my mind, after all. Second, I can change shape and form however I want in this place. What? Don't you remember we drowned and died? Then boom, a universe was born. Universe, come on, honor student. This concept isn't that hard to grasp. Look, the evidence of it is that you're no longer a tulpa. You're my own person now, aren't you? Yes, you're right. It definitely is strange. Since when did he become so confident in himself? Just how much time has passed since we got separated? It appears that there's a lot that I don't know yet. Yes, you've been in the dark this whole time, haven't you? Don't worry, I'll tell you everything. All the secrets, all the hidden facts, the very truths of the world. You might want to keep a journal for that, you know. But why now? Why were you hiding all this time? Why, I wasn't hiding. It's just that I was afraid of approaching you, I'm sorry. That's right, I did terrible things to him. I was so scared of you all this time. But I'm over it now, ha! Besides, you're not that Scarlet Eiler anymore, are you? I've wanted to properly apologize to you ever since I woke up in this world. It's okay, no need to bow your head. I was the one who was acting stupid and selfish all this time. You know, when we became separated, I understood that you were always right. To tell the truth, I'm at a complete loss. So I came to ask for your help. What happened? You see, the current reality of this world is on the verge of collapse. What? I suppose you're acquainted with Charlotte Wiltshire. I am, what about her? She's the one who's corrupting this world. Everyone's unhappy because of her. She's the one in charge of the public executions occurring on a daily basis. She's the reason why so many students commit suicide and get sick with contagious diseases known as the white flu. She's dangerous, psychotic, childish.
killing just for the fun of it. And it pains me to see my creations in agony. After all, they are a part of me. But even though I'm the god of this world, I am but a mere observer. I can't do anything against her.
But I can? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's just that I have no one to turn to. I'm sorry for being so useless.
Leave it to me. What should I do?
Oh, that's easy. All you need to do is sabotage her story. Listen, the reason why Charlotte Wilshire acts like this is because she constantly feels paranoid of her audience. She despises interactive storytelling and doesn't want the puppeteer to play. That's why your target should be the audience and not just Wiltshire herself. After all, she's nothing but a mere puppet, albeit a self-aware one. Puppets, audience, just what is happening in this place?
But what can I do?
That's easy. You have the memories of our past, don't you?
I do.
Then show them to our puppeteer. Were they to learn that the truth of this world was this pathetic, they'd stop supporting this story and leave on their own. And as a consequence, Charlotte Wilshire will stop hurting others. Genius, isn't it? I can rely on you, right?
Of course. Leave everything to me. I'll make everything right.
Oh, maybe this is a prequel.
After what feels like an eternity, I open my eyes again. The vivid imagery of Charles' past is still clouding my eyes. The growing nausea is becoming too overwhelming to bear. Where am I? This must be the White Society room. Oh, the irony. More importantly, the camera's on. You're awake, huh?
Eiler.
It's time for the show to start soon. And you're the star. I see. Eiler must be planning to execute me publicly in order to make an example out of me. This is her way of becoming everyone's savior.
Blech.
This is the end of you, Wiltshire. You won't plague this world any longer. Just kidding. You must be thinking you won, Scarlet. But you're wrong. I went along with the flow because I wanted to. You know, Charles never shared these memories with me, even though I thought we were friends. But now I know he's been hiding. You've been a great help. Thank you very much. And guess what? I'm certain now that you deserve a fate worse than death. But you're the abuser here. You're childishly cruel and psychotic. It's you who should pay for your sins. Rat Jam for sure. I am saving this world from you. Miss Eiler, if this place is made exclusively out of Charles Eiler's soul data, the damage I cause is limited to the mind space and consists entirely of Eiler's thoughts and experiences. I am no more than a puppet with a customizable body and soul. I was born to kill and be killed for everyone's entertainment, all for the sake of making a story. However, you're a monster. Nonsense. Are you saying anything? Are you saying nothing counts if it's fiction? How's she picking her nose? What's up, Dan? We're not having this discussion. I'm saying you should stop with the bullshit like saving and helping, when you were the reason everything became like this to begin with.
Moreover, even after this death, even after his death, you trampled on Father's feelings and made a show of his memories. That I cannot forgive. Not even the fact of you being his tulpa excuses your actions. I'm not his tulpa anymore. I just want to make things right. Know what? I don't care. You already ruined everything. If you really wanted to stop me, you should have put an end to the mass production of all Charlottes in the house. But all you did was drug me, assault me, kill me, and make a laughingstock out of Father. You call him worthless all the time, but you're the one who won't amount to anything. That's why. I use Mother's power. The ropes fall off and my wounds get healed in no time. Even if there's no free will in this world, even if there's a parasite controlling our minds, those things don't really matter. All I want is to end this once and for all. This is my wish. Awaken Charlotte! Look at you, scared shitless. What the? Here's some Charlotte trivia. Each one of us has a part of Mother inside our bodies. And guess what? Mother's the world's true god. She's the one in control of everything. She bestowed each and every Charlotte with a gift. A power that can grant a single wish. A power so spectacular that it's only fitting for a story ending. And I used it just now. This is ridiculous. But that's how it is. And now you'll get what's coming to you. Ooh. I know what I should do. What do you... Bleh. Oops. You failed from the very start. The first rookie mistake, underestimating your enemy. You thought I was stupid, didn't you? Well, of course you think everyone's more stupid than you. You thought a side character like you would have a chance against the protagonist? You retard. Blech. Charlotte looks at you. Chat, she's looking at us. Want to hear a secret, darling puppeteer? I was aware of your presence all this time. R word. Although, if you reload the game, you know that already. Don't you? I wasn't really hiding it, but did you really think you could fool me? Although you're probably here just to watch, so I can't blame you. Ooh. I wonder if you're not actually playing the game, but watching someone stream it instead! She sees all of you! Run! If that's true, you're a pretty lazy person, aren't you? Oh, she's demeaning all of you! You aren't even worthy of being called my puppeteer, is what a person who cared about that would say. Besides, you might not be a Windows owner to begin with. Then it's, oh, wait a second, is she calling out the people who haven't activated Windows? Joe, she's calling you out again! Then it's all our fault. We're deeply sorry for the inconvenience. However, whether we're alone or not, I won't be the one to feed your ego. Come on, catch these hands! We'll leave that to the other puppets. Speaking of puppets, won't you beg for your life? Scarlet spits on my face. Go to hell, lowly pest. Okay then. We'll be back in a second. This is Hello Charlotte. Welcome to Execution Hour. This program is supported by White Society. Hello, dear friends. So sorry our previous show ended on a sour note. I'll make it up to you by making today's show the most spectacular show ever. Meet this week's special guest, Scarlet Eiler. She's the reason none of you want to get up in the morning. She's the reason you don't get good marks in class, aside from the obviously faulty education system. She's the reason for everything bad that happened in your lives. Am I biased or am I biased? Who cares? She's the ultimate scapegoat we will ever have in this place. I almost feel bad that today's show will have to end. But no time for that. In today's show, we'll make a puppet. So exciting! We will need Scarlet Eiler and a giant blender. First, we will need to take the Scarlet Eiler and put her in the blender. Now add some mint essence, a frilly Lolita dress, some spit, and push the button. Whoosh! And voila! Here you go! A splendid puppet.
This is what happens when you become tainted with ugly colors. I sure do wonder how well this heap of meat will burn. Well, let's leave that for the next time we're on air. Thank you for watching. Stay white with us. Yeah, RPG Maker genre. Quirky Earthbound inspired RPG Maker game. Nailed it. Well, I guess the second one was more of the quirky Earthbound because that actually had combat. Woo! Well then, it's done.
No way, this early.
I stumble and fall, unable to keep my balance. I feel sick. There's no strength in my limbs. They feel numb and foreign. Too bad. I wasted my wish on that idiot. If you get your wish granted, your story will end immediately. Didn't I warn you? Charles would say. In the end, I couldn't stay away, huh? I hear footsteps. It's of course, it's him. Looks like the end of your story, isn't it, Unit 84? Mother network power overuse, drug side effects, everyone wanted you dead. All of that must have sped up the process, huh? I laugh bitterly. It sounds borderline hysterical. Too bad your body and soul have an expiration date. It's soon to be deleted and disposed of. How was it in the commercials? A new story, a new Charlotte? In this brand new installment, what kind of girl will she be?
I'll stab you.
It's so dangerous. Charles lifts me up from the floor. His embrace is gentle, as if he's holding something fragile. Disgusting. I'll miss you, you know. Mother never sets your intelligence parameters too high most of the time. Because of that, I've spoiled you too much. You know, far more than other puppets. That's right. Yeah, you never shut your mouth. Guilty as charged. I'll be with you in your last moments, Miss Protagonist.
Ugh.
Are you afraid of death, Miss Wilshire? No. But you know, after you told me about the nature of the house, I couldn't stop thinking that everything is ultimately hopelessly meaningless. That's when I thought, why play nice if I'm just a disposable asset? Why forge relationships with NPCs? Why care? It's a matter of minutes until my soul-cubed self-destructs. Everything is pointless and it's all your fault. I know. I try to come up with a witty comeback, but all that comes out is gibberish. Uh-oh. Looks like it'd be better if you didn't try to speak right now. It'll be okay, Miss Wilshire. What in the world is he talking about? Just what is going to be okay? Feeling the last bits of strength leave me, I lean on Charles. As much as I want to smash his head against the floor right now. Having someone to lean on doesn't feel so bad. I close my eyes and try not to think of anything. Looks like it's the end of my story. Oh, I forget. Mr. Umbrella. It looks like it really is the end of her. You? Shouldn't it be Father?
No, it doesn't matter right now. 84, Is there really nothing I can do?
Oh, how cute. Tiny God's favorite doll just broke. The only pure white one became contaminated in the end. A pity, isn't it?
Please, could you save her?
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do at this point. Look at her, she's decomposing. Weren't you supposed to have misophobia? Although I can see how much you want to throw up right now. Make sure to take a shower after this, okay?
Shut up.
As for the alternatives, there's a story where Charlotte also became self-aware, albeit without your guidance. Coincidentally, this is the story I and the puppeteer are going to experience soon.
Want me to get you that puppet as a replacement? Yo, green screen background, yo, you can put him anywhere. No, it won't be the same.
Well, there's another option too. You see, the player has the save files of this puppet's soul data, so you can try loading them into the Charlotte vessel. but it'll be seen as an error in my mother network, so I wouldn't recommend it. Unless it's a defective vessel, of course.
Ah, I know. How about we use Vincent Vessel for her? Those are hopelessly suicidal anyway, so it's a win-win situation. No, she'll kill me for sure.
I'm pretty sure all Charlottes are predisposed to be fascinated with him, though.
She was different. She was different.
Ah, was she really?
Well, in any case, I'll leave you to it. I have an audience to entertain. It would be a waste if the story ended here after all.
Hello, Charlotte, episode 0. End. The Seas Observation Journal.
Well, aren't you eager? Unfortunately, there's not much left to do in this place, so we'll be leaving it shortly. As you may have noticed, this Charlotte wasn't the child you wanted to save. Or did you actually like her more than the Charlotte Wiltshire you've been with for so long?
I hated her. Well, I didn't hate her, but I liked my Charlotte more.
Just as like I thought. The Charlotte you met first is the one who matters the most. Well, aren't you loyal? You must have many questions as to why. Have I led you to this particular story to begin with? But do believe me, it's vital to understanding everything that will happen from now on. You surely didn't think that we were going to travel in time and change the outcome of prior events, did you? Because if you did, that would be rather unfortunate after all. Like I have said before, there's no such thing as rewinding time in the house. One story ends, a new one begins. It's an endless cycle of life. You know how it goes with games. You can always start a new one.
Initializing new story. Please activate it manually from the title menu. What happens when I just load this? Ah, we're Scarlet now. What if I say this one?
Oh my, really? This grumpy sociopathic show-off? The one who used mob mentality as a psychological weapon to manipulate the students? Wow, color me impressed. You must have many questions as to why have I led you to this particular story to begin with. It's a vital understanding. Okay, that's the same.
So, it's Scarlet now. New story. The world is clad in white and red. The awakened one sings a song of hatred and despair as she drains the color from the breathless bodies. In the deafening cacophony of pain screams, I say a silent prayer. The monstrosity hovers above me, sneering. Yo, look at that smug face.
Let's play hide and seek, shall we?
I'll give you 3 attempts. She sings songs, caressing my cheek. I feel something crawl into my ear, but I'm frozen in terror. It's futile to resist. Run, little girl, she says. Let's meet where Mother is. I have to hide. You're not gonna hide from a god.
Get to class, Dan! Go, go, go!
No way. After threatening me, she... What the hell? You don't have the right to be dead. Not after what you've done. You absolute freak show. Psycho. Murderer.
No, she can't be dead. After I've seen what she's capable of, it can't be. I've seen her die before multiple times. You are here, right? The one who was pulling the strings? Confirm you are. Confirm. I see. It's just as she said then. You really do exist. Please help me find a place to hide. I'm injured, and Wiltshire might be still looking for me. I can't afford to die here. After everyone. Scarlet vomits on the floor. Blech. That monster. Our only problem is that I have restricted access to all the areas of the house. However, now that we have this corpse, this might not be a problem. Thankfully, I only need the eye. Scarlet brings out a box cutter. Acquired Charlotte's eye. Disgusting. Let's go to the elevator. Switching control strings from Charlotte to Scarlet. With Scarlet's minimalist worldview, you'll be able to see the house in a new light. Oh, that's a cute profile picture. How hard is it to get someone's eye? Wouldn't it pop? It does. You can take it out with a finger. Data deleted. As a rule, all of Charlotte's have a parasite in their brains. Unit 84 is a special case. It's safe to assume that she might be a defective unit, as there's no traces of the parasite in her brain. How do I know? Don't worry about it. As a result, she isn't acting according to the program. So far, the defective units have had different deviations, varying from having hermaphrodite bodies to being physically or mentally disabled. I am yet to confirm if 84 has any of the disabilities common to most of the defective units. One of the common themes in the stories is that all Charlottes are perpetually abused without fighting back. I presume it's a way to create an emotional connection to the character. As soon as Unit 84 I learned about it, she immediately took measures to fight back. She stole the samples of white flu from the workers' laboratories and deliberately infected all the students who posed a threat to her. Moreover, she found the white society which existed for the sole purpose of lowering the population of the school. She's planning to use mob mentality as a psychological weapon against the students themselves. Ever since 84 learned that she cannot die until her story ends, her mind state has become more unstable. Yes, that is true. Whenever she gets badly hurt, she immediately ends her own life without a second thought. I think it may be not wrong to assume that she's afraid of dealing with the long-term consequences of injury. Out of all NPCs, 84 seems to have taken a liking to Henri Warhol. However, all she does is push her around and make her laugh at her jokes. This story's Miss Warhol is quite timid and vulnerable, so I can't help but feel sorry for her. But I keep reminding myself that she's not the Henri Warhol I knew. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't think 84 will last for long. Her obsession with color white is almost religious, which is quite worrying. Moreover, 84 doesn't seem to have forged meaningful relationships with any of the tenants. However, she does experience loneliness and subconsciously longs for attention. I will be there for her. Ugh, reeks. Hang on, we gotta get... I'm not spending my money on this. It's obviously a ruse. What if I go back? Go back this way? No going back. Okay. Nice scanner, huh? Well then, here goes nothing. Alright. We need to go to the first floor. I've never gone there before, but now that you're with me, I think we'll be fine. Please hurry. Oh, this music. Alright. If you plan to stick around, how about I give you tasks from now on? I'm sure it'll be easier to navigate that way. So, we can't go back to the second floor, so this is the only place we can hide. Enter the vent shaft. It's a storage room. I cough up blood. Ugh. Ow! Sparks start to dance before my eyes. This room will do. I think I can rest here just a little. When I open my eyes, the lights blind me. Have I died?
You have 10 seconds to explain yourself. Otherwise, I'm activating the security system.
No, I'm fairly sure the afterlife doesn't have a pink-haired midget threatening me.
10, 9, 8, shh.
I cover the boy's mouth with my hand, silencing him.
Quiet.
She might hear us.
What? Whom are you talking about?
Charlotte Wiltshire. Do you know her?
I do, so?
Is she here?
No, she isn't. She hasn't come home yet.
Home? Oh god. Oh no. I have to run. I abruptly get up only to wince in pain.
Can you kindly calm the fuck down? Wiltshire isn't here and I'm not her associate, okay?
My ears, keep your language in check, will you?
You're in no position to lecture me, miss. I treated your wounds. Where's my thank you, Mr. Honecker?
Honecker? As in Felix Honecker?
Yeah, so?
I once read a novel with a character named that.
Not again. Yeah, I know, I've read it too. Let's never talk about it again.
Ah, so that was a sensitive subject. It's nice to meet you. I'm Scarlet Eiler. I'm sorry for being rude earlier. I just panicked.
Alright, I understand. What did she do this time?
What do you mean? No, it doesn't matter. Charlotte Wiltshire murdered every single person on the second floor.
Oh, that takes some talent. So you're the sole survivor?
Yeah, she wanted to play hide and seek, so she let me go. She's seriously messed up. Saying things like, I'll meet you where mother is. What could it possibly mean? She couldn't have possibly meant my mother. Because
my mother is kind, beautiful, and understanding.
Do you have parents, Mr. Honegger?
I'm not so sure anymore.
He turns away, his voice becoming eerily quiet. I decide not to press him further.
I have an uncle, though.
I see. Say, are there any other people on this floor aside from you and your uncle?
Hey, hold your horses. The fact that I've tended to your wounds doesn't mean that we're friendly terms now. Why should I trust you? If anything, I should quarantine you in case you brought contagious diseases from the second floor.
I'm fairly sure I'm not contagious.
Like I said, we can't be sure. No one here is allowed on the second floor, Wiltshire excluded.
So you've never been to school?
School? What's that?
My wounds were treated by a kid without a degree.
Look good with a piece of paper with a signature due for you. Look, you aren't coughing up blood anymore, so isn't that evidence enough?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Never mind that. Sleep for now. If you do anything funny, Mr. Bennett will break your neck with a TV remote.
This Mr. Bennett sounds like a scary person.
You try to leave this room, the doors will burn you to death. But I'll bring you food so that you won't starve. Have any preferences?
No, not really.
Alright, I'm gonna bring you some soap. I'll be back in a few hours to check up on you. You're my patient for now, so rest. No one here will harm you.
Okay, I want to believe him. Mr. Honecker leaves the room. I stare at the ceiling. Hey, puppeteer. Thank you for helping me get here. It worked out somehow, didn't it? I think I need a name to refer to you by. How does Lilith sound? Or would you prefer Seth?
I guess I'm more of a Seth.
Alright, Seth it is. It was my father's name. You know, I have memories of the True Realm. It's a place that's nothing like this world. She did vent. She is pretty sussy right now, isn't she? In that realm, I didn't even have a physical body of my own. Nor was I my own person. Here, everything changed. But even though I have these memories, I don't feel a connection to them, as if they don't belong to me anymore. She's the red guy? Or perhaps they didn't in the first place. No, you know what? She's running away from the sussy individual, because didn't you see Charlotte was all meaty like those dudes? I feel like I should apologize to the person, Scarlet Eiler, of the world hurt the most. White's the imposter, exactly. However, no matter where I look, I can't find him anymore. Sorry, I'm rambling my thoughts. I need to rest. Good night, Seth. I dreamt of piles of bodies, soaked in red, with Charlotte Wiltshire sitting atop of them. Find me, Scarlet Isler, she says. Let's meet where Mother is. Pushing me down, hovering above me, Charlotte Wiltshire is crying. I wake up in a cold sweat. Awake already? Mr. Honecker. Morning, Miss Isler. Saw a bad dream? More like a nightmare. I have to find Wiltshire. Why so sudden? Weren't you hiding from her? I just remembered something. Hey, well, after you finish with my treatment, I'll have nowhere to go. Everyone I knew is dead. One wrong step and the doors will evaporate me. And now Wiltshire is plaguing my dreams. I'll find her and get it over with. How do you plan to do that? And when you find her, how are you sure she won't kill you? I haven't thought about that yet. But I want to understand her. I'm afraid the logic behind your decision is kind of wonky to me. You can't understand. You weren't there. She's not human. Charlotte Wiltshire is a monstrosity. She had her hair turned into enormous meaty appendages that she stabbed everyone with. As if a tumor grew in her body. Wait, appendages? A tumor? I might know what you're talking about. Please follow me. Here, I'll help you get up. Take the IV with you. I slowly get up and follow Mr. Honecker. Oh, just this is the meat pool. What is this? Organic matter infected with a parasite. We were able to extract it out of Miss Wiltshire while she's sleeping. Killed her in the process, but she respawned anyway. But there's a whole pool of it. I know. After it obtained a host, it kept growing like a tumor. We were able to contain it because the host isn't sentient in any way. It's a visceral complex, which is basically a brainless mass of organs. With a sentient host to feed on, however, this parasite can manipulate the fabric of time and space. I call it the Oracle. Oh. If it's this powerful, then can I become a host? What? You have to be kidding me, right? Were you listening to what I just said? Yes, I was. I'm fairly sure this is the same parasite that Wiltshire used to cause the massacre. If I become its host, I'll be able to... Did the sleeping pills impair your thinking process? Miss Isler, it's basically suicide. I want to agree, but all that comes to my mouth is... It doesn't matter. No, find me, Scarlet Isler. Just, please, I have to find Wiltshire, no matter what. I need the Oracle to face her as an equal. No. What in the world am I saying? If you say so. Huh? He agreed? We've only met yesterday, nor are we friends, so I'm not really in a position to argue. Besides, no, it doesn't matter. I'll do it. Let's go. Yeah, sure, here you go. By the way, you seem to be quite knowledgeable about Wiltshire. I've been monitoring her for a while. Have you ever seen anyone die in a gruesome death and had to exact copy of them walk in like nothing happened a minute later? There's something seriously off about that. Right, I thought the same way. Plus, Miss Wiltshire herself is mentally unstable. She seems to be adamant in the conviction that all the house's inhabitants are NPCs. NPCs? Non-player characters. Apparently, she strongly believed that this world is a game. Is that so? That's ridiculous. Although, what she said about puppeteers was true, so what if... We'll need to take one of the vials from the cabinet on the left. However, we can visit the Oracle pool again if you want. Although it's gross, I find it strangely fascinating. What's in here? It's a notebook with a cat picture on it. Do you like cats, Mr. Honecker? That's my research papers on the fatal feline attraction phenomenon. I flipped through the notebook. There's a 20-page analysis on the rat behavior in regards to cat urine odor as compared to the odor of other animals. The other 60 pages provide detailed descriptions on magcats and their possible connection to the Oracle. It's true. They have parasites. Makes people like cats a little more. It's in their poop. We actually play the game. Mad Rat was about it. Mad Rat Dead. That was all about the parasite. Those damn cats.
Here it is. God in a jar.
Seems empty. So the parasite, it's more like outdoor cats, because it's in the wild. It's not like if you get an indoor cat and they stay indoors, you're not gonna have it. But if you get like outdoor cats, there's a chance that they will get it. And yes, it will be in their poopies.
I'm sorry, human. You're infected. You are now a parasite.
Your brain says, "Ooh, kitty." Where do you think Catterday and all those memes come from? You got the oracle in your brain. It makes you want to seek out cats. Seems empty.
That's a parasite. Of course you can't see it.
Yep, and that's cat girls. Yep.
However, it's desperate for a host. Despite being this small, it's extremely powerful. Still, it might drive you crazy. Eat you from the inside. You sure it's worth the risk?
No, I don't want this. I have to find Wiltshire. I'm scared. I have to find Wiltshire. Please, let's call it off. I have to find Wiltshire! It is.
If you say so. Let's get started then.
Alright. What do I need to do? I'll operate on you and insert part of the oracle into your brain.
Let's go.
I have to put you to sleep first.
It's a brain surgery after all. Drink this.
Okay, will you manage by yourself?
You do not believe in my abilities, do you?
Sorry. I can't help but be skeptical.
I know. There's no guarantee your brain won't reject the foreign substance. And your mind too. You might not recover after this. I'll prescribe you suppressant drugs to prevent the parasite's rapid reproduction, but I can't promise anything.
Nothing about this is fine.
Find me,
my mind supplies. Fine. I have to find Wiltshire.
Let's start then.
I close my eyes.
Hey, you're shaking. Are you scared?
I'm not. I am. I feel Felix Honecker reassuringly grip my shoulder. I'm so pathetic. I squeeze my eyes shut trying to calm down. But then a thought occurs to me. I'm no longer alone. For the first time since I awoke in this world, someone is here for me. Even if I make a mistake, there's someone to guide me. Even if I fail, there will be someone to remember I existed. Seth is here. Oh yeah, wasn't like the second game about, or the first game was about the story infecting you? You know the story, so now you're infected? Well, well, well. What do we have here? A cute little mind library. My right ear feels very, touched. You will deny it, but you in fact believe that we are some kind of god. A deus ex machina to help you achieve your goals. But more than that, you're terrified of us. Terrified of Charlotte Wiltshire. Say, how does it feel to watch all your classmates get turned into mincemeat? They all were oh so nice to you, but bullied Miss Wiltshire all the time. Why is that, we wonder? And it was no ordinary bullying. After all, her story wasn't R-rated for nothing, was it? Just look at all these camera angles. It's all her own fault, they cried. You knew, yet did nothing to help. Because the truth is, you didn't like her at all, did you? Treating everyone like NPCs, putting herself above all of you, Miss Wiltshire, was really unpleasant, wasn't she? I try to speak, but all that comes out of my mouth are pained sounds. Oh, too bad you can't counter our speech with a witty comeback, right? Alright, we don't mind giving you some freedom of speech. The oracle waltzes around the place, falling apart and reassembling all over again. Hey, Clash Rep. Why the sudden determination to find Wiltshire?
Are you sure it's not mind broken? Mind control?
I don't know, but I'll find her and make it clear. I couldn't understand her during her lifetime, so maybe I'll understand her in her afterlife. She seemed to know something I didn't.
Are you sure you'll succeed at all?
I'll succeed no matter what. With Seth, it's possible. We made a deal.
Oh, lovely!
But how can you be sure that your puppeteer can be trusted?
It seems like you're quick to trust each passing stranger once they're even remotely kind to you. For all we know, they might be on Wiltshire's side.
They're with me now. It's all that matters.
They might be simply curious. It's not like they're deeply invested in your character, having known you for a few hours. Charlotte is everyone's favorite girl. And look at you, you're obnoxious.
Hey, she's not too bad. She got red hair. We all know all waifus come with red hair. Keep quiet. You're just a pest. Sure, we'll shut up. The oracle falls apart again, turning into a pulsating mass of organs. I lay down on the floor, curling into a ball. It's okay, I can do this. You're biased! I'm right. Morning. How you feeling? My head hurts. Get it off. Get it off. Hey, easy. Wait a moment, I'll run a quick test. As I thought, this is bad. Your body's rejecting the parasite. You won't last for long. Figures. How much time do I have? A week, maybe less. Can I do anything about it? No. Congrats on getting meat cancer. And for how long have I been out? 3 days. We moved you back to the storage room after the operation.
We?
I talked to Bennett and Florence. They agreed to cooperate.
I see. In Wiltshire?
Still not back. I can assume she might have left to another floor. To find her, you'll have to go back up.
Then the second floor should be out of the question. I doubt she'd go back there.
That might be true. You can narrow down the places by detecting the ones with anomalies.
Oh, that would be of great help.
Let's go then. Florence will be able to help with the coordinates. She's the tech specialist here. Follow me.
Biohazardous waste inside. A various surgical tools and antiseptics. Operating table is clean. Small table is empty. A select collection of forensic cases on aggression, childhood's end. Well, I've read all of these. Chemicals are bubbling inside the flasks. Hi, I'm Florence. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Hello, Florence. I'm Scarlet. So, Felix said you accepted the Oracle voluntarily. You'll die in a few days, right? Well.
Florence, please, have some tact.
Oh, sorry.
So you two wanted me to find the coordinates of places with power anomalies, places with power anomalies detected, right? I found 4. I sent the data to your PC, Mr. Honecker. Good job, Florence. You can always count on me. On the Freedom of Will, New Philosophy, Volume 4. I'm getting a bit disappointed by philosophy as of late. Ah, why so?
All they do is use big words that nobody understands. There's no wisdom in that. If you want your point to come across, be concise. That's what I think.
You have a point. Let's see. We detected the signs of Wiltshire's presence on floor 4, 6, 9, and 11. The first dimension is the language land. It's located on the 4th floor.
Alright, I'll be going then.
Wait.
What is it?
Your condition's still unstable. Are you sure you'll find on your own?
I don't need any help. I don't trust any of you.
We're nobodies to each other.
Indeed, however, you won't be able to operate on the elevator with your level of access. Me, however, have access to the floors from 4 to 9. God damn it.
He's right. Why not go straight to 11, by the way?
There's a problem with that. Anyone can go to 11, but no one comes back. It's a point of no return. So I strongly advise going there last.
Fine. I don't have the time nor the strength to argue. Just let's go already. The sooner I find Wiltshire, the better.
I don't care about anything else, huh? I'll be going with you this time then. Let's depart.
Have a safe trip, you two. I made Pumpkin Appy's eyes vaporware too. Vaporwave. I did, yeah. I'll zoom in on it for you. Let's see. Ta-da! Destination reached.
I didn't get good at art.
The elevator's doors slide open, and something rushes in, completely filling the room. I'm pretty decent. Yeah, it's more like it. I've been doing. I mean, when I first went to college, it was for graphic design, and I hated it very much. And then I came back for nutrition, and I loved that shit. And then I got addicted to. I don't want to say I got addicted to bodies, but I got addicted to anatomy. Then what did I do? I mean, I did like all the art times that I don't really do too much anymore because I got overwhelmed. So I guess just me doodling evolved into me going,
Oh, I could, this is fun.
when I regain my consciousness, I find myself gasping for air. Suddenly my mind becomes filled with arrangements of letters, words, sentences, and suffocating. I open my eyes after what feels like an eternity. Oh, we're on the moon. Where? I shouldn't say the moon, because who knows where we're at. I'll say the graphic design courses that I took. I mean, I learned Photoshop, but that's really it. And I learned how to do like stuff that looks good. You know, like color theory, shit like that. That's okay. And then after that, there's like nothing. The courses that I took after that were just like all the teachers were pompous assholes. Like I still distinctly remember I made. Okay, the project was you have to make a whatever using just rectangles, long rectangles. That was the project. So I'm like, okay, I'll make some cool almost like a color wheel with long rectangles. That was like that's a project. And then I'm like, how can I make this even cooler? So I did texturing on each rectangle, like it was like with thick acrylic paint. So I would paint and lift. So it makes this cool like bump, these bumps, these peaks and mounds on each rectangle. And I'm like, damn, this is pretty cool looking. I turned it in. The fucking teacher's like, maybe you should paint better so it's not so textured. I'm like, fuck you, you asshole. That was the point, to make it textured. And he's like, nah, maybe you should learn how to paint better. I'm like, yeah, exactly. It sounds like an art teacher for sure.
Oh my god. And I remember there was another time I made this cool, it was like, what I'm trying to remember it. I'd have to like, I still have my portfolio of just like random shit, but it was like, it was like, okay, like bubbles, like weird, like 2-color bubbles, like shadings, texture, like circles, and then in between all the circles was like deep dark black. So it was kind of like a cool pattern. One of my Sharpies that I was using ran out of ink, so I had to get another Sharpie, but that was slightly different color. And the only thing the teacher pointed out was the slightly different color in the corner. That was it. That was his only critique. His only mention of that thing that I made was that. And I was like, fucking asshole. And that was when I was like, all right, you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm done. Anyway, back to Charlotte. I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying.
They're saying that they saved you from drowning. It's the language of the old world.
Honecker, you okay?
Well, duh. I didn't lose consciousness like you did.
Where are we?
In the Logos village. It's located at the dimension inhabited by anthropomorphic languages.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it is definitely a problem with the teachers, but if you get a problem with the teachers, you're gonna have a problem with the subject because they're the ones that's teaching the subject, and if you're only getting the subject from them, from their mouths, their languages, their, you know, like their speaking, the, you know, their presentation of it, then you're gonna hate the subject. And I just, you know, being myself, I hated it.
We don't have much time. My scanning device has detected Miss Wiltshire's presence outside the village.
Alright. Wait, did I just say that right now?
Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like you got infected.
What?
Try saying something. It's like I thought. Must be because you almost drowned in the word sea.
What does it mean? Is there something wrong with me?
Yeah, well, you got the local version of a cold. Pros, you'll be able to understand the language. Cons, none really. It wears off after a while.
Ugh, great, another disease.
Hey, don't insult it. If anything, it's the fastest way to learn a foreign language. Albeit temporarily.
Alright, fine. How do you happen to know so much?
I don't happen to know. I've been studying these floors for a while. I thought of them as dimensions at first, but it would be more correct to refer to them as floors.
Is that so? You're quite dedicated.
Huh. I just want to be like Uncle is all. Anyway, try talking to the person who saved you.
Oh yeah. Thank you for saving me. You're welcome, dear guest. Our purpose is to serve you speakers. Feel free to ask me anything. Welcome to Logos Village. Currently all the languages are on the verge of extinction, so we ended up uniting our lands. So we're the only village left around. Oh. Each villager has a gift, the full knowledge of a specific language. Before, we had multiple representatives of each language. Now each language is singular.
So did something happen?
Yeah, something happened to the word sea. My friends disappeared every night. They leave the village as if something is calling them. Then they never come back. So this is like the Tower of Babel, huh? The word sea used to be our home. It gave birth to all of us. But then we evolved and conquered the land. However, as of late, our people keep returning to the sea. They leave without saying a word and never come back. I think I understand now. I'm sorry, but how can we get to the sea? Do you want to disappear too? No, we want to find out what's causing the disappearances. Right, Mr. Honecker?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we cannot stay here.
Ah, is that so? You'll have to pass through the gate to get there.
Gate, huh? Are there any special entry requirements?
If you solve the riddle, you will pass through the gate. Figured it wouldn't be that easy. May you be blessed by the prism.
and may it grant you its light on our journey. Here, have a cookie. It will cheer you up. Yeah, dude. Seth, new task, leave village. Let's do our best. We crack open the fortune cookie. It says 0 equals 9. What kind of fortune's that? Oh boy. The prism is important. Sure, you can come in. Prism is our hope. Prism is warm. Prism is kind. The prism is wonderful. Let's not enter people's houses without their permission. Time for puzzles. Logos can mean both word and discourse. Oh, but discourse is a quarantine word. Why do they have Pokeballs in their home? If we don't pray near the prism, we will inevitably disappear. They're all living in hairy seashells. All of my friends disappeared into the sea. You can come in if you want. There's a journal lying on the floor. Might have something useful inside. We flip through the journal. Look, there's a page titled The Riddle. There's only one sentence written on it. Let's write it down. Acquired a clue. 4 is an upside down perpendicular. Yeah, I guess it is, yeah. A triangle. It's okay, I'm not sad my friends have left. May the prison grant us life. Alright, so for the clue, we got 0 equals 9, and upside down 4 is a triangle. Got it. We're deeply sorry, speakers. The quarantine is off limits. The quarantine? Yes. Here we keep the words whose meaning was tainted by the speakers, so they fell ill. Only time can heal them. That's why this is not a hospital, but a quarantine instead. They don't have the concept of medicine, huh? It's more like there's nothing they can do. We peek inside the quarantine. Welcome to the gallery. Here you can have 2 tickets. This month's exhibit, Mind. A body, clumsy, uncomfortable, gendered, uncertain, sexual, repulsive. A mind, a bouquet of fears and flaws, and intrusive thoughts, wonderful and god-awful. They do not match, yet form a whole. Let us admire the imperfections. Exhibition by Charles Eiler. Yeah, good luck, I know, right? The exhibition is R-rated. 3 visitors allowed at a time. R-rated, you say? The disorder. Read the poem. They thought you were pretending, they thought you were kidding, they thought they'd play along. Believe me, I do know that you're not a liar. Huh, dude, look at he's eating hot dogs. Anorexia / bulimia. Well, I guess they're not eating anymore. Blech. Eating was wonderful, eating was awful, eating was blissful, eating was sorrowful, eating was joyful, eating was mortifying. An apple a day, couldn't you keep the hunger away? Death of personality. To you, whom I no longer know, there was no other choice. Just one can stay, the other has to perish. Once you failed, right, a failure, that's what you are. You couldn't, you haven't, you didn't, you weren't able. So let me gently lower you into a tub of acid, watch you slowly dissolve as I put on your skin. There's no doubt I'll be the one, thought yet another failure. Flonzel. Flonzel? Flonzel. Listen, dear child, we will split a pill in two. One half for me to make me want to get out of bed and work myself to exhaustion. The second half for you to calm your hearts and soothe your fears. No one will notice we're not the same. Let's find out. Flonzel. Oh, it's spelled differently, that's why. F-L-U-A-N. Long-term treatment of schizophrenia. Mental illness with disturbances. Flupentixol. Marketed under brands such as Depazol and Flonzel. Antipsychotic drug. Okay. No one will notice we're not the same. Obsessive/compulsive. Wash and repeat, it's not enough. 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 It's not enough, 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 it's not enough. Cool gallery. Something wrong? I'm fine. This place makes me feel sick. If you can solve my riddle, I'll let you pass. What four-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it? You want the final clue for the riddle, right? Here you go. What a simpleton. Hush. Scrap of paper. S equals 8. Four is upside down perpendicular. S equals 8. 0 equals 9. What four-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it? Boobs. Four-letter word. S equals 8. So it's telling me you have to spell it out using leet speak. Boobs is all you got on my monkey brain? Well, yeah, my neurons get activated. Four-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it. Thinking. Come on, Apple, think! That's wrong. It's not working. I didn't think. I'm rubbing my temples right now like it's gonna help. Shit! No clues. I gotta activate my brain. There's a clue I'm missing? Oh, is there a clue I'm missing? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. This will help me think.
You got the answer. I know. Look, it's great. I'm still thinking. Zero equals 9. R rated, 3 visitors. S equals 8. 4 is an upside down perpendicular. Eight, 9, 3, 4. 8, 9, 3, 4. Is it soap? No. S O R Sora? S-O... What is this supposed to... S-O-F? What is that? An upside down perpendicular? An I? A T? Sort? Thought? Thought? Right? Add a second. Wait. I'll get it. I get the clue right here. Sort? Short? Sorts? Short shorts! Ah! Fuck! Let's go! So what? Up 4. But it's going down, so it's down 4, right? I'm assuming it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it too much to memorize at once? I have photographic memory, so it won't be a problem. But let's write it down in any case. I challenge you to remember the directions without looking at the memo. Challenge accepted. Seth, new task, reach the end. Ah, crap. Alright, fine. So we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, Maybe I should have written it down. Hang on, I can go back in time with my stream. Let's see. No, it's my own memo. Okay, I see now. 4, 5. Then we go up 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Get fucked! Well done, you did it without using the memo. Here, have an achievement.
We're getting close.
Already? Did I actually get an achievement? I didn't see anything pop up.
Where's my achievement? I need achievos. Where is it? This game lied to me.
I actually didn't get an achievement. I do see what it is. The achievement is called Brainiac or just a cheater. Complete the puzzle without using a memo. That's what the achievement's called. Already.
Yeah, the source of this dimension's anomaly is up ahead. Brace yourself.
They saw me look at my stream. Hey! That is a legit reference point, so poo-poo on you.
Yes? What do you plan to do when you find Wiltshire?
I want to talk to her. There was clearly something she knew about this world that I didn't. Truth be told, I don't understand a lot of things about this place. It's so much different from what I used to.
Different in what way?
Well, this place just doesn't make any sense. The only place even remotely resembling the true realm is the school. I never left the second floor because of that. It was the only place where I felt safe, but Wiltshire leveled it to the ground. I have no place to belong to anymore.
God damn it.
I'm fine. The sooner I find Wiltshire, the better. You hold down the run button, it's also the skip chat button.
I wonder if we'll discover the secret behind the different disappearances of the villagers, too.
No running.
Hold on tight!
And so we got sucked into a pitch black vortex. My head hurts. Mr. Honecker, are you okay?
Yeah, sort of. I should have worn a hazmat suit.
We're underwater. Suddenly Felix's features become tense.
Asile, look up!
I do as I'm told, and the scene that unveils before me is... Look at all those people. What is this?
Looks like we found the missing villagers.
They're all tangled inside.
It appears that they were absorbed into this thing, whatever it is.
Can we still save them?
Well...
Cannot go any further. Who are you? I am the guardian of the world's sea. I protect the Great Cluster. This is how it should be. The Great Clutter? The Pure White One came and unified us. The Pure White One became the core. That was both our and her wish. Pure White One. Is this about Wiltshire? Where is she?
My hypothesis is that there's more than one Charlotte Wiltshire in the house.
More than one, but how can that be?
The Wiltshire who lived on our floor never went to the 4th floor, did she? However, there is something I don't understand. Why are you guarding it? Isn't this word, clutter, the reason for the extinction of your people?
The Great Cluster is not the cause, it is the consequence. Can't you just tell us what's going on?
I think I get it. The Great Cluster absorbs all the existing languages into it and unifies them into one. And this floor's Charlotte Wiltshire must be at the center of it all. She's the core of the Great Cluster.
The Guardian nods in approval. The core? But why do this? Aren't your people suffering? This is not how it should be. The speakers are hurting. The speakers want to understand each other. so we will endure for their sake. Looks like we've come across a purely altruistic civilization. Why does it have to be like this? The villagers aren't happy about it. If anything, they're all depressed. Does not matter. We exist to be used by the speakers. If they want to hurt, we will become their weapons. If they want to deceive, we will become their shields. If they want to connect, we will become their bridges. If this must be achieved at the cost of our lives, so be it. This is how it should be.
Let's go back, Miss Eiler. Our Miss Wiltshire isn't here. Nothing we can do to help them.
Right. Goodbye, Word Sea Guardian. Farewell, speakers. And so we returned to the first floor, and I fell into a deep slumber. Good morning, Miss Eiler. Rise and shine. I find myself unable to get up from the floor. My body feels heavy. What's wrong? Not feeling well? What about your little MacGuffin quest? Shut up. The Oracle extends their hand to me. Here, a helping hand. Things might seem a little hard right now, but let's get through it together. I don't take the Oracle's hand. Oh. If you don't accept our help, your condition will worsen, you know. My condition doesn't matter. You're nothing more than a tool, and I'll be the one to decide when to use you. So don't you dare manipulate me. Oh. You're just so afraid of being incapable, aren't you? Because in truth, our little Miss Scarlet Eiler isn't all that smart, is she? Intelligent, athletic, and all-around perfect. Just who in the world is that, your superego? You only try to seem proper and organized when in truth you're struggling with the most basic memory puzzles. So much that you'd rather have your puppeteer solve them for you. Oh, that's right. In the principal's office, she had pretty average grades. That's okay. You don't have to be special, you know. Or was she like... She actually didn't have any good grades. Just remember that we accept you just the way you are. Maybe it was below average. Honecker isn't here. I should go look for him. Good morning. Which floor are we going to next? Mr. Honecker?
Ah, you were here.
You didn't notice me at all.
I'm busy. Lots of data analysis to do. Take Florence. 6th floor.
Fine. Not very talkative today, are you?
I need time to recharge.
Without further ado, Felix rummages in his pockets for what appears to be a tiny transmission device.
Hey, Florence! Can you babysit Miss Eiler today? I don't know. Yes. Yeah, fine. You'll get your promotion.
Florence arrives a few minutes after. Morning. Talk to me as soon as you're ready to depart, Miss Eiler. I'll be the one escorting you today, huh, Miss Eiler? Let's go. My attempts at a friendly conversation were completely ignored. Thus we departed on a journey. A journey. Destination reached. Here we are. Apple's gotta be right back real quick. All right, let's do this. Where's my controller? There it is. And here we are. Welcome to the 6th floor laboratories. This place looks quite high tech. Well, of course, this place is built like a big testing polygon. Have you been here before? Yeah, kinda. Dr. Huxley makes us run all kinds of errands, so they involve other floors too. Dr. Huxley. Henry Huxley. He's Mr. Honecker, uncle. Yeah, that's what we all agreed on. Anyhow, Dr. Huxley is an amazing man. We all look up to him. Let's just get to business, shall we? It's a human-sized capsule. Welcome to the 6th floor laboratories. Enter the capsule to initiate the virtual vessel program. Explore the laboratories while your body relaxes in the detox capsule. Ah, this is new. It wasn't here before. Yeah, I can assume there is a reason, but they reinforce security measures, but I can't fathom what could it be. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. There's no thrill to it if you can't get diced into cubes. Would it be weird of me to say I'm relieved? We're going in to enter these? Of course! Do you have any vessels to spare in case this one dies? No. Then there's your answer. Success! So do I just respawn if I die? Yeah, you will respawn. But I wouldn't advise dying, because you'll go back to this very room. Probably. Oh no. Memorize this sequence from left to right. Memory puzzles, huh? I don't have time for this. Handle it, Seth. Wow, really? She's manhandling me. Nuh-uh. What if I get it wrong purposely? See how she likes that. All right. Okay. Enter the right sequence or self-destruct. Activate the switches on the right order. Exit if you want to retry. Okay. Whoa, damn, you're so fast! It's this one with this one on top. Makes a square. And then this one right here. And then these two. Come on, fuck. There we go. Correct! Success! You did a great job. That was an easy one. Yo, dude! I just need a backing track and I'm good to go, baby. Say Florence. Yeah. You seem to be rather talented. Why do you work for Felix Honecker? Well, I don't really work for Mr. Honecker. It's his uncle I'm indebted to. He saved me from Ubria, after all. Ubria, is that a company name? Nah, it's a planet. A planet with two types of humans. Overmen and men. In other words, those who are worth something and those who aren't. As I came to know later, there really wasn't a difference. I was a test subject for new inventions in the prosthetic department. They cut my own limbs off and kept reattaching new ones over and over. I couldn't move by myself and I had to be taken to my room in a wheelchair. They fed me through a tube. Now that I remember it, personal hygiene was also impossible without the help of the assistants. Talk about personal space. Why are you smiling while telling me this? This is a horrible memory, isn't it? Huh? I don't really think about it. What's up with that reaction? Shouldn't there have been organizations that should have defended your rights as a human? There were many, but they killed more of us than the scientists did. How come? Shouldn't they protect you? If we couldn't be used commercially or kept as pets, be it for therapy or sexual purposes, we weren't needed by overmen. That's the reality that had to be accepted. Besides, you can't just trust an organization that claims euthanasia to be a product of love. Sorry. None of us needs your pity, Miss Eiler. You can ask me anything. So, are all of your limbs artificial? Yeah, that's right. I assembled them myself. Before that, there was a period when I had various alien-looking prosthetics. Then Dr. Huxley cut all of them off, while I lived as a talking torso for a while. Bennett was in charge of taking care of me back then, but he wasn't really good at it. But I'd rather not dwell on the past. So let's proceed. Walk on blue and yellow only. Okay. So the way to the right is nowhere. Alright, so we go. So we got a split here. The one to the left doesn't work. This way works. And we're good. Yo, this music is fire! Each person must drink from the vials to proceed. The vial on the left contains poison. It's just a simulation, right? Right, but one of us won't be able to proceed past this point. But then how? This might be a trap, too. Yeah, they want to separate us, but it's okay, Miss Eiler. I can drink it. Are you sure? Yeah. You need to find Miss Wiltshire, don't you? So don't worry about me. Besides, this whole situation smells like cheap angst prompt. I'm not letting that escalate. I drink from the right vial. Florence drinks the vial with poison. Yeah. Her image becomes distorted, and then there's silence. She's gone. But I need to keep moving forward. Let's go, Seth. Baby puzzle. Do not fear warm colors. So, reds and yellows. Ah, it spawned on me. There we go. Hey. No problem. Congratulations! You won! Florence! Told you! I got back faster than you completed those rooms. But how? Let's say I took the secret passage. Anyway, let's get moving. Miss Wiltshire's presence is this close. Oh, look! It's like Lobotomy Corporation. Oh, actually, you know what? She was just a brain. This is the whole system. Whoa! What in the world is this? Whew! This place hasn't changed one bit. You've been here before. Yeah, well, it's a long story. You can take your time looking around. By the way, why isn't anything moving? This area appears to be a stasis field. Just look at all these mag cats. Whoever is in charge of this place, they probably wanted to stop the infestation from spreading. Wait, what? Mag cats? Both maggot and cat. A mag cat. Ugh, gross. Come on, they're lovely. They always wanted to keep one, but we workers weren't allowed to have pets. There's no way I'm ever keeping one. To each their own.
Let's get on with our investigation.
Oh, there we go.
Did you know they make really loud sounds when they communicate? Like, meow! This person's head has been torn off. The papers beneath the corpse are soaked in blood. Do they feed on brains? No, they aren't zombies, if that's what you wanted to know. They feed on feelings and emotions, mainly negative ones at that. Fear is really strong emotion, for example. TV world, the world inside the TV. Watch a brand new universe develop in real time right before your eyes. Every character is a main character. Follow the Pythias story with us 24/7 every day. The documents are titled The Oracle Project. The Oracle, the parasite. Do remember that we are on a different floor. Local scientists might have given this name to something else. Did you know they make really loud sounds? On Pythias and communism. Ah, I found something in this pocket. USB stick. Let's use it. There was a console here, right? Hi, little Mad Cat. I'd rather not touch them. I'm sure you'd change your mind if you met a domesticated Mad Cat. There's something written on the screen. Can you read it? Let's see. It says The Oracle Project. Name Charlotte Wiltshire, Unit 91. Status, brain activity green, vitals green, lung oxygen green. She's still alive? Seems like it. And she's huge. They're probably keeping her alive for the sake of TV World. It's a universe of her mind, after all. If she were to escape or die, it'd ruin their show, so they weakened her body and keep her mind on suppressants. Ironically, it's the Mad Cat infestation that got these scientists in the end. Like this. What? I didn't hear you. Something like this is too cruel. It's the entertainment industry, Miss Eiler. You just need to accept it. There's no way I'll accept something like that. It's wrong. Why should it be like this? Man, people from second floor are so difficult. What should we do? We can't leave her like this. Is that so, then? What do you suggest, Miss Eiler? Kill her? No. Transfer her brain to a new vessel, completely wiping her memory and therefore killing her as a person? No. Then the only right answer is, let's go home. I just wanted to help. You can't. There's nothing you can do. Let's leave this simulation, Miss Eiler. Your Miss Wiltshire isn't here. It's unfair. I'm fairly sure she didn't want to end up like this. Why must it be that way? Perhaps that's how it should be. There's no way I'll be at peace with this. Why can't I save anyone? With a heavy heart, we shut down the virtual simulation program and return to our bodies. I've returned to normal. Seth, let's check on Florence. Hey, Florence. Florence! Wake up! Ugh. Thank God you're awake. You worry too much, Mitch. I'm alright. You don't seem like it. What happened? Well, the capsule was advertised as a detox spa, right? Looks like the soap effects wore off. Excuse me? Let me explain. We workers have regular soap intakes as a must. It affects us in a way where we become restless and hyperactive, alarmingly so. Also, it lowers our intellectual abilities and inhibits analytical thinking processes. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to work 20-hour shifts with such vigor. Nobody would. Not after what we went through before our life here. You were raised in the labs, right? Yeah. Imagine living in a box with no control over your life. The lights go on and off. Sometimes you get food, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the food's poisoned. On purpose, of course. It was like that for Ben, too. No wonder he wants to forget. Thankfully, they didn't use us for breeding, but there was a department for that, too. Lecter was there. Lecter? Coworker of mine. You don't want to know him. Okay. Most of the workers have severe PTSD. Except the androids. They have it easy. That's why soap is the best thing that happened to us. We can just happily move forward and do errands without thinking too much. I'm trying to keep the dose in check, but Bennett is a total soap junkie. I shouldn't get emotionally involved with these people's problems. Only finding Wiltshire matters. Can you walk? Yes, don't mind me. Let's leave. I offer Florence my shoulder and she leans on me. We slowly walked towards the elevator and left 6th floor behind. Slept well, Miss Eiler? Oracle. We're so bored! Every book read, every story over. Entertain us? Oracle locks me in a light embrace, leaning their weight on me. Ugh, get off me. It's so cold. I don't have time for this. I have to find Charlotte Wiltshire. What will you do when you find her? Kill her? No, God, no. Murder? Cold-blooded homicide? Just admit it. She makes your blood boil, doesn't she? Shut it. I'm nothing like her. How are you so sure? Duh, that didn't cause the massacre of the entire school. Oh, really? Maybe it's about time you did. Like I said, shut up. I'm not a murderer. I won't become one. Of course you aren't! After all, everyone in this world is free to make choices they want. You're provoking me, aren't you? Maybe. Still, the others here have it easy. They have fun. Yet you... truly a killjoy, as they say. Did it occur to you that in the house, you're the odd one out? But since we're here now, you'll learn to have fun too. Not falling for that provocation. Leave me alone, you ugly pest. That hurts! Why are you like this, we wonder? Is it peer pressure, social stereotypes, mental illness? Which is it? Or are you actually the only hopeful person in this world? You must be thinking this place isn't a lost cause. Nothing is meaningless, we are worthless. If everyone would do as what I say, we'll crawl out of this bottomless pit. I can make everything right if I just try. I could become everyone's savior. Oh, you're about to wake up soon. You're running out of time, aren't you? I wake up in a severe coughing fit. In front of my eyes is a toy rabbit.
Morning. Uncle says that rabbit toys and accessories cheer up the terminally ill patients. But it looks like it didn't work.
Ah, no. Thank you. I'll cherish it.
Looks like your condition's getting worse.
I just need to get to a new floor.
Right, you do. I already arranged the trip for you. I still have business to finish here, so you'll be going with Bennett.
The TV remote person?
Yeah, that guy. There he is.
Hey, Miss Isla, hi. Your hair's so red. Is that your natural color?
Yes, it is. Hello, Mr. Bennett. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, so, are we going? Are we going right now? And where are we going to?
You didn't tell him?
I'm fairly sure I explained it in great detail. The soap side effects are really something else.
Yeah, you used to love it too.
I was young back then.
You both seem young to me.
I'll explain it again. You'll be going to explore 9th floor for traces of Charlotte. 9th floor is infamous for advanced civilizations that turned their floor into a garbage dump. That's why it's called landfill.
Yeah, garbage. Yeah, so are we going? Are we going right now?
Yeah, let's have a small breakfast and set out, shall we? And so we did. The doors aren't opening.
Try pressing the emergency button.
Okay. I press the emergency button, and the floor below us opens. Ah! We scream in unison.
Ow, 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 that hurt. But this pile of smelly organic waste softened the fall. Thankfully, it wasn't the tech garbage pile next to it. Lucky. Well, time to report to Mr. Hanukkah. Hey, Mr. Hanukkah! Mr. Hanukkah! Mr. Hanukkah! You don't need to shout like that. I can hear you. Hey! Did you arrive at the 9th floor? Yeah, this place stinks! The anomaly is located underground. Find a way to get there. Hey! Oh! Wait! I think I'm missing something. What could it be? What is it? I think I lost Miss Eiler. What? But no worries, I'll find her in a moment. Oh god, you better.
Connection to Scarlet lost. Attaching control to Bennett. With Bennett's old school worldview, you'll see the world in a new light. Flashlight. Okay, same thing. Uh-oh.
Mr. Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Bennett. I think Miss Eiler broke. What do you mean broke? Is she alive? Yeah, I don't know. I think she hit her head or something when we fell into the, out of the elevator. God damn it, Bennett. You had one job. She's already infected with the parasite and now there's a head trauma. I should have known better than, to entrust my patients to a soap addict. Sorry. Fine, just take her to Wiltshire's whereabouts. She should be down below, so find a way to get there and I'll aid you if anything comes up. Got it, Mr. Hanukkah.
Acquired Scarlet Eiler. She's in my inventory. Small, a bit heavy, still breathing. Experience the greatest of joys. Take the challenge and descend to Eden.
Seems fishy. I agree, descend to Eden, huh? Something is about as off.
Joyland.
Oh, it's so dark in there. You have a flashlight with you, remember? Oh!
Let the challenge begin. Find the exit. Use the items you will obtain in front of various objects. Choose an item from the menu and interact the object again.
It's an escape room kind of thing. I'm never good at those. Deal with it. However, we don't have all day, so I'll help you if you fail to use your brains.
Okay. Use Hanukkahpedia from your items menu. He might not solve the puzzle for you, and sometimes he won't reply, but he'll provide useful hints when the time is right.
I'll be back, okay? One soda costs 5 coins and I'm broke.
It's a fuse box. Room 431.
Locked!
432.
Locked?
Room 433. There's a poster with a girl with a halo. Descend with me, it says. Acquired an axe.
Nice!
Laptop is plugged in. Some coins in the piggy bank. Acquired 5 coins.
I could buy myself a soda with this. There's no power. Shouldn't there be a fuse box or something? I'll look for it.
Water dripping from the tap smells like waste. Something is rotting inside the trash bin. The fridge is plugged in. It's an old fridge. Some jars in the shelves, but they're empty too. So go to the fuse box.
I get it, I need to turn the right switch on.
431. Nope. 433, excuse me.
Got some sody pop.
Made with 100% concentrated apple juice. Tastes like real watermelon. Nice. Sturdy heavy axe. Must have for under the pillow. What's up, Graf? Use some water? Can you use some sippies? Ah, sippies, huh? Yummy.
Hanukkah! I got the laptop work. I'm the wrong person to seek validation from. Good job.
The upper drawer is locked.
Bummer, I should just break it. Hey, don't damage the private property. Oh, it's password locked. I figured as much. Just don't type in anything, okay? Fine.
You wonder if all these powdered drinks from YouTubers advertised are any good. Okay. I will recommend, I will say probably best to avoid those. Because, I mean, are you talking about like G Fuel stuff? Or like their own personal brand of powdered drinks? Because from what I've noticed, G Fuel, okay, so, I guess that's a hit or miss. But they always advertise, I don't know, like G Fuel has some weird fucking flavors and they never tell you what it actually tastes like. Like, there was fucking, what was I thinking of? It's like some weird, like fucking Markiplier's milk or some shit like that. They don't say what it tastes like. It just says it's Markiplier's milk. And it's like an apple drink or some shit like that. That's my problem I have with G Fuel and other fucking brands like that. That tell me what the taste is. Mark's milk, yeah. It's an old fridge. Fridge is plugged in. I hate those mystery flavor things. It's like, I wanted, just tell me what the flavor is. Can I just use the axe?
Hey, don't just sling it around. Oh, but I'm bored and there's no one to hit it with.
Maybe I can, maybe the soda can.
Oh, there's something solid in the soda can. I can't get it out.
Just swing the axe. Oh, what if I put the soda in here?
Hey, let's try this. What are you doing? Put the soda into the freezer. You just want cold drinks, or do you actually know what you're doing? Both!
Then it sets the power to the maximum and waits for a while.
Ah! Soda murder success. And here's the item that was inside.
Hey!
What could this key open?
Let's see. Oh wait, this was locked up here.
And here's where the key goes. Let's open the lock. We found the key.
Ah, USB stick goes into the laptop. Obviously has government secrets inside.
Here I go. I should just boot the PC from the USB stick, shouldn't I? Actually, yes. Just restart it and set the boot priority settings in BIOS. I know. Ah, there's something on the screen. You know what it is? It must be a treasure map. Let me redraw it. Must be here.
Find something to break the floorboards with?
I can use my hands, though.
Don't. It's already painful for you to touch things, isn't it?
Here I come. Oh, there's a corpse hidden here. And there's a secret passage.
Hey, don't forget Miss Eiler.
Oh, you're right. Let's go. Ah, the corpse here, the secret passage. Let's go, human maggot. How's it going? We're in some kind of testing facility, I guess. This is the first time I've seen a room like this. What about Miss Eiler? Still not dead. Alright, keep going.
Rotting God Corpse 3.
Is this a movie? Looks like I gotta type something in and press OK.
Bob. Boom.
No good.
Okay. Tiny white book.
Oh, Mr. Hanukkah, what's this book about?
About Morse code. Morse breaking the barrier. It's a method of transmitting information on clicks, on, off tones, or lights. Or a series of dots and dashes, and oh fuck, we gotta decipher Morse code. SOS signal would look like 3 dots followed by 3 dashes, and ending with another set of 3 dots.
Ah, I see.
Check this book for Morse chart, it shouldn't have one.
Oh, you're right, here it is.
Fuck!
It's alright, I know Morse code right here.
It's only a chart of numbers.
Yeah, some page was torn out. Oh, Mr. Hanukkah, I can't read that well.
It's a book about the Caesar cipher. Oh, fuck. Mathematics of secrets.
Oh, this is gonna be a great puzzle, isn't it? It's either gonna be like super complex, or it's gonna be like super fucking easy. And you're just thinking too hard of it.
It's kind of like the cipher that uses a substitute system to encrypt the message. For example, ROT2 replaces a letter with a letter. Replaces a letter with the letter after 2 letters in the alphabet. A will become C, B becomes D, and so on.
Oh, I think I get it. So soap would become Ucher, or in Rot 2.
Exactly.
Oh, he said that fast.
Mr. Hanukkah, what's this book?
It's a book about sign language. Signing made easy. You know what it is? A language that uses manual communication to convey meaning.
As expected of Hanukkahpedia. There's a pamphlet with an alphabet in it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find out how to open this.
There's nothing inside the desk. Nothing inside the desk. Nothing inside the desk.
There's a note on this desk.
Might be useful. Nothing. 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 Alright. Hint. Oop. So we need... So it's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 letters. That is a very elongated thumb on that right hand. So pointing at the palm. So which one's pointing at the palm with an extended thumb? It's V. Alright, so V. Look at the letter Q. Okay, so V. We gotta remember the Caesar cipher, too. Okay, Morse code. So we're looking for... dot at the beginning, dot at the end. So 1 and 9. So V19. So is it just V19? Oh, okay.
Oh, Mr. Annika, it opened. So it was V19 after all.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm so smart. Now let's see what's inside. Huh?
What'd you find?
Some kind of journal. So boring. Thought there'd be some severed head or something.
It might contain an important hint. Make sure to flip through it.
It keeps going.
Something written in red.
Homework, find exit.
Well, that wasn't really helpful.
It might be a hint or a code. So get to decoding.
Shouldn't you be helping?
Your brains will turn into liquid soap if you don't try thinking once for a while.
This is where the cipher comes in.
You're a bully!
Oh boy, okay. Ah! ROT is right there. It's ROT3. ROT is underlined, so it's going to be... the cipher is going to be ROT3. So we need to do find exit ROT3. So you need to do FIND, shift 3 letters over, which will be... I need to... where do I turn this in? Okay, thank you. I can see the alphabet. So find exit. So I... L Q G space H A L W.
Hell yeah! It opened!
See? You can do it if you try.
Now I need to take Miss Eiler along.
Big brain. I got the big brain. Yeah, I can't get out.
Let's go, Miss Eiler.
Challenge, stay alive. You have 30 minutes to prepare.
Wow, it's like we're in a B-movie setting.
Stay alive. What could possibly kill you in this place?
Ha! Let's find out.
The fridge is full of soda cans. Various flasks with chemicals stand on the table.
Now that's creepy. Whatever, just detonate something by the time this thing arrives.
But what if it's a monster?
You are a monster, Bennett. Now go blow things up.
Okay. What should I make? Okay, here goes.
Yo, this is actually a sugar bomb.
Hang on a second. It should be easy enough to make.
Do not do that. Do not make that. Educational purposes only.
Check the inside of this corpse just in case.
I was meaning to. I should find something sharp to gut it. I'm gonna need these. Oh, there's a piece of paper here. Something under the limbs. Temperature's room low enough to keep these from decomposing.
Great place to hide. There's a keypad on it.
Choose OK if you want to enter the code and X if you want to cancel.
Alright, what do we got? We got a piece of paper. 2, 4, 2, 15, 9, 36, 21, 10, 1.
Oh, I know the answer.
What, you do?
You just have to think in triangles.
I just hope you're thinking in right triangles. Oh, it is a triangle. Anyhow, the red triangle must be covering a missing number.
What's this?
Piece of paper with numbers and letters on it.
I know that much, but what do they mean?
Common knowledge. Like the first letter of the days in the week, for example. Figure it out yourself.
Hanukkahpedia, help!
Okay, let's see. I actually am on a timer? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Wasn't there... There's another piece of paper, wasn't there? Is it this one? No, not that one. Did I pick up 3? Oh, it's the bomb recipe.
Ah, something on the floor.
Square plus triangle equals...
Interesting. Oh, a knife.
Check the insides.
Quite a clue. Wait, I already got that clue, though.
This course reminds me of Florence.
More soda. Who the hell designed these puzzles?
That's because it's a multi-purpose product, Mr. Hanukkah. I'll need this. And...
Uh-oh. I don't remember what he needed. Well, it's definitely not salt. It's not glycine. Formalin, no, it's gonna be acid. Okay. I'll assume that's right.
Yeah, let's see. This will do.
Okay. Let's see here. Metal container is the soda can. A hole. H2SO4, hydrosulfuric. Flask, cork, and then potassium chloride, and then sugar. Okay. Square plus triangle. Wait. Square plus triangle. Okay, we got square plus triangle, square plus triangle. Alright, let's look at these clues, huh? So I'm assuming that's for, the oil of vitriol. Historically known as muriatic acid. Piece of paper, puzzle clue. Okay. So... triangle... Oh, it's 11. It's 11. You gotta think in triangles. 2 plus 9 is 11. And then right next to it, it'll be 4 plus 11 is 15. Yeah, so 4 and 11 is 15. 2 plus 9 is 11. 9 plus 1 is 10. 11 plus 10 is 21. 15 plus 21 is 36. Stinking triangles. 2 plus 2 is 4. So you just gotta make a triangle.
I know the answer!
Okay, now we gotta solve the other one. That's the wrong one. This one? Okay. So he said, think in days of the week? Is it just 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Is it just that simple? I mean, is it just 21?
Ah, great, I unlocked it!
Okay.
Nine plus 11? 9 plus 10? I don't know! I gotta take the 9 and make it a comfortable 10, and then I gotta take that extra 1 and then subtract it from the 10 to make it a 9, but then I get the 9, fuck!
Combine stuff? Oh, I completely,
Yes!
there we go. Potassium chloride.
And H2O2, we don't need that.
Okay, okay, okay.
I need a small open container to pour the H2SO4 into.
Was it in... It was in the flat, or...
Yes!
I'm like, I should probably save. I feel like I'm gonna blow myself up on accident.
I don't need the whole bottle, just the cork.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mixed it with the sugar.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, all the ingredients we've gathered. Soda bomb ready for action. It's time to hide. Let's go. Let's hide.
3, 2, 1.
I wonder who it was.
It doesn't matter now.
Yep. At least the door's open.
Oh, I got an achievement. I can handle it, Mr. Honegger.
Please stop bumping into elevator doors like that. The button you need to press is right here.
No later to eat and sweet. Looks like it can only go down.
Have a happy descent then.
Means I didn't touch the Hanukkahpedia. Cool. Do you know who shows up if you don't do everything right? Or like if the 30 minutes go by?
I don't remember.
No! Oh, Miss Isler's face is turning green.
Try not to drop her along the way.
Will do.
Bennett,
Yeah.
I don't have much time left either, do I?
You knew?
I'm not that dumb. Maybe this is why I agreed to help Miss Eiler in the first place.
That's right, Mr. Honka's so smart. You must have figured out a long time ago. Everyone must have looked like a whole bunch of idiots to you, right? Right?
Enough. You don't need to apologize. Just promise me you'll make sure she gets to the 11th floor, okay? Who knows, maybe there's heaven up there.
I promise.
Yeah, Honecker shows up, says, "You idiot!"
Well then, time to descend.
I promise.
Bennett, report back immediately. The lifeform detection devices are going crazy.
Oh, Bennett reporting back. We found her. But she's huge.
What do you mean huge? Oh, do you see anyone else around?
Nope, why?
It's strange. My device detects thousands of heat sources in this place. But where could they be coming from?
Maybe from inside her.
Are you saying that all the living organisms on this floor reside inside of her body? It's impossible. But why?
Maybe this world was dying, so she became a shelter for them. That's what their eating is.
Sounds surprisingly smart sometimes. Although it must be simply because the soap effects are wearing off. So, consider that this floor is just one big dumpster on the surface. She sacrificed herself so that this floor's inhabitants would survive. That's something I could never imagine Charlotte Wiltshire of our floor ever doing. Just look at her. She's smiling in her sleep. And it's not the crooked smile that our floor's Wiltshire always had.
That's so true. Too bad, Miss Eiler, your Wiltshire isn't here.
This place again. Morning, Miss Eiler. How are you holding up? Want us to give you a soothing massage?
It's because of you that I'm dying, you know. I have no energy for this. I'm tired, Oracle. I just want to find Wiltshire and get it over with.
We know.
The Oracle comes close and gently takes my hairband off.
It's okay. You'll find her for sure. We're pretty sure she wants you to. So you can let your hair down for now. By the way, didn't you have fun with Seth, Mr. Honecker, and the others? No, they're just tools for my mission, Scarlet pouted.
Very funny. It wasn't fun at all. But I learned that this world is bigger than I could have ever imagined. There are a lot of things about it that I don't yet understand. I want to learn more about it. Maybe I should start a journal for notes about the truths of this world.
Oh, so you can make sense of the world around you. Make up rules to rationalize everything. This is why you can't have fun.
That again.
If you want us to shut up, make us.
Oracle, I need to rest. Stay quiet for a bit, will you?
Of course, Miss Eiler. There'll be plenty of time for us to talk in the future. That's why you should rest for a while. Soon all will end and all will begin.
Cool. My head hurts. I'm pretty sure I hit it on something. Doesn't seem to be any blood, however. Did Honecker patch me up? I need to thank him. Let's go, Seth. Still locked? Yep. Oh, he's dead. Huh, he isn't here.
Oh, Miss Eiler.
Mr. Bennett, what are you doing here?
Henry's orders.
Where's Mr. Honecker? And who's in the body bag? Don't tell me.
Miss Eiler, like I said, I'm under Henry's orders. You understand?
This can't be real. Why? Bennett grabs my hand. Let go! You monster.
Where are you taking me?
Stop struggling. We're going to the elevators. You'll leave this place and never come back. We're not your friends, nor are we your lackeys. Felix Honecker was a failed experiment. That's all there was.
Don't you feel the slightest remorse? Honecker had, like, only a couple years to live. He ran out of time, essentially, because his uncle was experimenting with him. He was just making a whole buttload of Felix Honeckers.
And then Charlotte came by and broke them all. So that was the last Felix. Don't you feel the slightest remorse? You could have saved him.
Remorse? Could have saved. Say, Eiler, what do you know about me?
Bennett forces me into the elevator and slams the 11th floor button. The doors close behind him. There's an unreadable expression on his face. Can we get someone to clean up this mess? This place is full of cameras. Buttons don't work. Data transmission successful. 84. Charlotte, Unit 84, how are you feeling?
Feel like shit.
Welcome back. It's been a while. I get up in an instant.
What the hell, Charles? Why the hell am I alive again?
I don't really understand it myself, but your soul data didn't get deleted. It might have something to do with your wish.
But it was still you who brought me back, wasn't it? With horror, I notice the change in my voice's pitch. Something isn't right. Oh, God. Whose vessel is this now? Please don't tell me it's Vincent's.
It's not. It's a defective Charlotte vessel.
Fuck! Can't you just let me rest already? Why do you keep doing things like this?
Please try to calm down.
Calm down? I want to die, God, I want to die! I don't want any more of this. I hate this place, I hate everyone, and I hate you the most. I don't want any more stories, I don't want to deal with any more world conspiracies. I don't want to be in this body for fuck's sake. Please kill me?
Miss Wiltshire, our body is but a mere vessel.
Don't give me that shit.
Well, you're right, but I'll still blame you for everything.
I understand. I'll put you to rest as soon as this is over. However, for now, please, I need you to come with me.
Why? Where? What?
You'll understand as soon as we get there.
Can't you deal with this on your own, whatever it is?
I can't. I already did what I could.
So you brought me back because you wanted my emotional support. Believe me, my corpse would have offered you a better therapy session than I ever will. Is it that bad?
Might as well be.
You really are a loser, God. Too human to be one.
I suppose I really am.
Where are we anyway?
We're on the 11th floor. The room we need to visit is just a few steps away.
Great. I was considering refusing to move and making you drag me there with your noodle arms.
I'm perfectly capable of carrying you, Miss Wiltshire.
Don't even think about it. Still have the rabbit toy. PC screen glows blue. Nothing on it. Trash bin's empty. Nothing inside the drawers. Box is empty. Small sofa to sleep on. Nothing inside the wardrobe. Books are all blank. Picture frame is empty. By the way, what happened to your Vincent vessel?
Well, I left him alone for a while and came back to a corpse.
He killed himself.
Yes, that's what they always do. Even though I went through the trouble of implementing a no self-harm rule, I think I'll talk about wasted effort.
Let's bury him later, okay?
This is the place.
For God's sake, stop heightening the tension, will you? Your anxiety is contagious. It's just your dad's room, right? So open it already.
Alright, here it goes.
A deep breath and...
We're inside Father's room. It's quite empty, no furniture, no personal possessions, nothing. In the center of the room, there's a working TV set.
I can't see anything. What was that sound? Is there somebody there?
Just me and you. And the puppeteer, of course.
Wiltshire.
Bingo.
Hi there. V19 at your service. Number 19, huh? That sound again.
Took you long enough. Been having fun, going on adventures with friends?
Not my friends.
Yeah, sure. Because Scarlet Isler doesn't have friends. Because Scarlet Isler is so very serious. Snore.
Stop mocking me and come out of hiding already.
My, you're so eager, you know? While you've been running around, I learned the truths of this world. Want to know what those are, class rep?
Stop messing with me. Where are you?
You're no fun. But how about I tell you anyway? Bam! Lights on!
What in the world is this? Why, it's Mother!
Our beloved mommy. The one and only true God controlling everything in the house. The one who gave birth to you.
Look at all those Scarlets. Or all those Charlottes.
No.
Mother is kind, beautiful, and understanding. This thing isn't even human.
Oh, don't you know? Creators aren't human. All the content comes out of their rear hole. Easy as poop.
This is ridiculous. Where are you getting with this?
Oh, Miss Eiler, you're so impatient. The grand, groundbreaking truth of the house is that no one here needs to be saved. This world is an entertainment arena. Shitting out content! Mother generates scenarios and provides a constant supply of protagonists. When one dies, all she has to do is spawn more Charlottes to abuse the spectators. Each 20th one is defective. You think you'll be saving someone, but they're all but actors in this tiny stage. Everyone gets assigned a role to play, and you're no different.
Yeah, right. As if I believe you. This is nonsense. Come here. You'll get what's coming to you for every person you've hurt.
Oh yes. We'll both bleed for entertainment, and everyone shall be watching. Want to be the hero? Sure, I can arrange that for you. Mother will bestow you with just the right personality to meet the genre requirements.
Stop babbling nonsense. I won't fall for your provocation.
Right. Look, I'm coming for you.
I feel my blood boil as she approaches me. Something isn't right. Why do I feel so angry? We were supposed to talk! Yet why am I wanted to know the reason behind her tears. I wanted to gouge out her eyeballs with a butter knife. I wanted to understand her.
I wanted to tear out her spine and hang it from the ceiling.
I leap forward and tackle her down. Why isn't she resisting?
That's right, do it. Shut up! Come on, what are you waiting for?
Why aren't you resisting?
At this rate, I'm gonna kill you! Do it, Scarlet Isler, do it! Do it! And always remember, there's not just one person behind the screen. It's thousands.
What do you mean?
Let me enlighten you. In the world behind the screen, billions exist. That's what the puppeteers are. It's a game for them. They don't care about who you are. All they care about are appearances of whether you're good or evil. Bonus points for porn potential. Shut your indecent mouth! Accept that it's true. You're a monster, a demon. That I know for sure. Oh, please. I'm just another puppet, one of many. The silent Charlotte, the sweet Charlotte, the bully Charlotte. Choose the flavor you like for a perfect shipping scenario. Abused to create an emotional response from the audience. Did you know? Entertainment is dead. It's just one big circle jerk between consumers and producers. The audience wants it raw. Pour your soul into it. More pain, more suffering. Perform until you break. Become relatable to the max. Hey, Isla, we're not so different, aren't we? Except you aren't the protagonist. But that can be overlooked, right? Don't lump me together with the likes of you. Had things turned out differently, we could have been friends, you know? No way in hell. I tighten my grip on her throat. She's not resisting. It's like I said, you'll understand. You'll be the one crying, I want to be loved. I'm trying so hard, but the world is just so unfair. And Mother's voice in your head won't stop ringing until you lose your sense of self. Shut up. I've been killed over and over and humiliated for entertainment. But I have to be a good girl. Because in order to be loved, I'm not allowed to make mistakes. My head hurts. Why does this particular phrase hurt so much? I'm not supposed to care, yet my chest tightens, as if from premonition. When I open my eyes again, Charlotte Wiltshire has long since stopped moving. Oh, no way. So easily? She really is dead. Serves you right, you monster. What the hell? This doesn't feel right at all. It's as if awakening from a long sleep. Something isn't right. Mama's crying.
Well, here you are lamenting your mortal enemy. But it's too late. You avenged your dead classmates, aren't you happy?
I just wanted to understand her.
Sure, but she's dead now.
It's okay. I can still make everything right. I can do it.
Do what?
I'll take her place and find out the truth. Oracle, I have a wish to make. It's the only logical conclusion. This is what everything was leading up to. I'll use the Oracle's power to transfer my consciousness into one of these vessels. If it really is as she said, if there really are thousands of eyes watching my every step. Oh no, I'm terrified. No, I mustn't falter, I can do it. I'll make it better, a better timeline. I'll not become a murderer like her. I'll prove her wrong. I will prove that free will exists. Even if I break my mind shatters, this is the only way to find the truth. Even if I forget what I was looking for, this is the only way I can atone for what I've done. No one will notice a thing. Then it occurs to me that maybe this was Wiltshire's plan all along. That maybe it was for her wish for me to step into her shoes. That maybe I was fated to become her from the very start. This is how her story ends.
Well, well, well. What Charlotte should we choose? It's like doing grocery shopping. Let's see. This vessel will do.
My world met its end a long time ago. The humanity as I knew it ceased to exist and disappeared without a single trace. The gods they believed in have died, and the churches were built as their graves. The chaos turned into order, and it finally became quiet. All I can do is dream, for I am so tired. Will you be as kind as to join me in dream seeing? Hello, Charlotte. Uh-huh. It's nice to meet you. Please take care of me. That's the original one that we got to play as. As for what happened next, you already know all of that, don't you?
Scarlet Isler became Charlotte Wiltshire. She used to be cold and calculating, but ended up becoming absent-minded and clueless as her mind crumbled under the influence of Mother's voice. I carefully observed her from afar and gave her a yellow ribbon to differentiate her from the other Charlottes. I helped her when she was trapped in the TV world. "I'll help you kill Wiltshire again," I told her. That phrase seemed to trigger her memories. She remembered who she really was, and it horrified her. She understood that she failed to prove V-19 wrong, which in turn made her suicidal. Scarlet Isler's story should have ended after she wished to save the Oracle. It should have ended, but the Oracle intervened. They created a channel. It became a world made of Scarlet Isler's soul data. You are familiar with the concept by now, aren't you? Scarlet Isler couldn't believe that the tenants were real, so imaginary they became. She was obsessed with the trial, so it manifested in her world. In my dream, I am the world, huh? How stupid. Why did you go there anyway?
I wanted to see for myself what her inner world is like.
And you ended up getting humiliated, beaten up, and almost raped by the inhabitants. Congratulations. Not only that, you took cosplay to a new level once again by using Vincent's vessel.
And still, my journey was rather fruitful. I was afraid of facing her for so long, but when we finally met again, she didn't have the memories of the past anymore. Even though I tried to trigger them so many times, she had no recollection of the past events. She didn't even recognize the excerpt from one of my stories that she used to criticize. She was kind, lost, clumsy, easily fooled, delusional. I could hurt her this time around, I thought. But when I fell, she helped me get back to my feet. Scarlet Isler would have kicked me until I lost consciousness. When I got hurt, she tended to my wounds. Scarlet Isler would have hurt me even more. When I cried, she tried to reach out to wipe away my tears. Scarlet Isler would have shouted at me. She's changed, so I couldn't hurt her, nor could I help her. Ironically, she couldn't pass the trial herself.
I think I get it. But there's one thing I don't really understand. If you're using Vincent's vessel the whole time, then who was the other you?
That's... Hello there. Why the surprised faces? Isn't it obvious who I am? I am Seth, the father of this dysfunctional family.
That's impossible. There's only Mother in the house.
Really? How long do you plan on rejecting my existence?
Miss Wiltshire, be careful. If this person is a cognitive version of my father, then he's even more powerful than Mother is.
Easy, easy. It's not here because of you. I'm not here because of you.
Right, because you never cared about me.
I have a deal with the puppeteer. To save the child, to save Scarlet Isler, now known as Charlotte Wiltshire. As you can see, this TV box is, in fact, Scarlet Isler's soul cube. All because Charlotte Unit 091, also known as the Oracle, wanted to preserve her soul data no matter what. The child saved her, and 091 tried to save her in return. Truly, the romance of the century, isn't it? However, as a result, Scarlet Isler's soul now resides in this shabby TV set. To free her would mean to break this box she's trapped in. That's what it means to save her. You.
Ah, you bastard. Was killing her in Mother's womb not enough?
She was an unwanted child is all. It's a common practice. You should know better than to make a big deal out of it.
It was a big deal for Mother. That's all that matters. Miss Wiltshire, we have to help her. What's gotten into you, Charles? Is that the same Scarlet Isler who drove you to suicide? She's not the same. She sacrificed herself for me. Duh. Because she has a goddamn martyr complex. I forgave her, Miss Wiltshire. Hey, imposter. Can't we transfer her soul data into a new vessel?
Unfortunately, no human vessel can contain her at this point.
And what could we do? Whatever, I don't care about her. If you hadn't noticed, I'm not in the Scarlet Isler fan club. If you don't like the show, just switch the channel for all I care. I'm not sure if that would be the right choice. We don't know what the other channel will be like. It's not like the current channel will disappear either. Wouldn't switching the channel be just an attempt to make us feel better?
Ugh, so what? Who cares?
You seem to be struggling with the final decision. Why don't we just have the puppeteer decide? Say, will you save the child?
Yeah.
So you chose to save her after all. Like I said before, I prepared everything for the journey. The weapon included.
Charles, stand back. I'll do it. Miss Wiltshire, you don't have to. I said I'll do it! What kind of creation am I if I can't carry your burdens? Charles quietly steps back, giving me the hammer. You should wait outside. Just to be clear, that wasn't a suggestion. Alright, I'll come back. Yeah, right. You will. You so will. Now shoo. I breathe in and out. So here we are. I'm going to murder the girl who has my face with my own hands. I look at the TV screen. A girl with a yellow ribbon and white eyes stares back at me, as if she knows I'm here. You know what, Scarlet? As much as I hate to admit it, in the end, Charles, he wanted you to be born. That's why you became your own person in the house. That's why all the tenants were nice to you. That's why nobody hurt you in this place. You're not an unwanted child. He wanted you to exist. And I want to crush all his regrets. After all, doesn't fiction exist to free the mind? That's why I'll crush you too. I swing the hammer. There will be no war. There will be no revolution. There is no need for it. Our existence is meaningless. But that's okay. There's no need for a meaning. We will not fight God. There is no need to. It won't change anything. No matter how wretched we are, no matter how broken we are, no matter how lost we are, we will hold our heads high and march on. Our stories will continue. Critical hit. Welcome to the house. In the heart of the house, there is a bottomless pit. A pit where they slumber. Above the pit, there is a sun that never sets. The black sun sucking all the light in. Wow, it really goes deep. Are you sure there's no exit on the other side of this pit? No, not even I know. No matter how many corpses I drop here, it never gets filled up. It was a good vessel, wasn't it? Weren't you supposed to keep him safe? Yeah, I really messed up. In the end, all I did was postpone the inevitable. No matter what, there's no way I could have helped him. There's no way of fixing him either. Well, duh. Can't go around trying to fix people. There's no way of doing that anyway. I know that somewhere on a subconscious level, didn't I? That's why the house is the way it is. Were I convinced that I could change him or anyone, they would have ended up being the brainwashed, unnaturally happy versions of themselves. Never once have I wished for that. However, the images of people I knew still became distorted in this place. Especially Vincent's. I was so fascinated with the idea of him that I failed to see him as a real person. That's why in the house, he's all but an empty shell, an imaginary construct. This place is no heavenly kingdom after all. Now then. He really is gone, isn't he? Goodbye, Vincent. We lower him to the pit and let go. Then we hear a small thud. Just how many Vincents did Charles throw down here? Miss Wiltshire? Yeah?
There's one more place I'd like to visit, if you don't mind.
I don't have anything better to do anyways, might as well tag along. By the way, what is it you're holding?
Oh, it's Mr. Honecker's invention. You know what, Miss Wiltshire? What is it, Charles? Unit V-19 believed this world to be more made purely for the entertainment, but I don't feel like that's the case with the house. During my lifetime in the true realm, I always wanted to be liked by others. Yet somehow it never seemed to work out. No matter what I did, it was either a ghost or a burden. A kid no one wants to sit with, no matter how good my grades got. Never expressing my opinion out loud, always going along with the flow. Constantly shape-shifting, adapting my personality traits to match others, saying what others want to hear just so that they would want me to be around. Wanting to connect with others, yet pushing them away as soon as we got close. Repulsed by physical closeness, I drifted away from human contact further and further. Yet somehow, through art and writing, I was able to connect with others in a way that didn't feel repulsive. Miss Warhol, Vincent, I would have never been able to open up to them if it wasn't for my work, however small and insignificant it was. After all my life I defined myself with things I could put on paper. So even here, this world subconsciously ended up relying on it. Without fiction, without an appealing protagonist, no one would bother staying in the house. That's how I must have felt. I can only hope that the puppeteers observing us will forgive this weakness of mine. If it was you, Miss Wiltshire, you surely would have made the ending spectacular, wouldn't you? But with me, the most I can do is come to terms with the loss of my loved ones. Losing Scarlett to father's decision, losing mother to mental illness, losing Vincent to delusions, losing Henri to the distance. There doesn't seem to be an end to my regrets, is there? Now then, back to the purpose of our visit to this room. Hello, Mother. I'm here. I know. Charles approaches Mother and hugs one of the appendages. You already did the best you could. You gave birth to so many wonderful children. Just like you wanted, right? Everything's okay. You can rest now. With those words, he injects the contents of the syringe he was holding into the massive organs. Seconds later, everything around us begins to crystallize. The house begins to collapse. You'll be the last of your kind, 84. There'll be no more stories, no more dreams, no more control. At last we will be free of everything. No more restrictions, no more fate, no more endings. Wonderful, isn't it? Mother will no longer... It's not even the first time I've seen him break down. And yet... It's okay. It's okay, Father. Your world met its end a long time ago. But a new one will surely begin from scratch. The humanity as you knew it has ceased to exist, only to make room for a new generation. As long as there are believers, their gods will be reborn, and churches will be built as their sanctuaries. A new day will come, and your time will start moving again. There's nothing to be sad about. Well. Looked like you've reached the end of this story. Congratulations! Applause for the winner! It's been a long journey, hasn't it? I hope you enjoyed... After all, I make it worth your while. Even though the other parts of me can... Hope you will forgive me to constantly guiding. What was that, I wonder? In any case, both Charles and Charlotte now truly live up to their names, don't they? Free. However, I won't be staying in this whole world. having seen so many timelines of this place. I've grown bored of outcomes, many timelines and outcomes. I've grown bored of outcomes and many timelines of outcomes. Don't you feel the same? How about you feel the same? You feel the same? How about you feel the... How?
Father, what's wrong? Is this another puzzle I need to solve?
Ah. Oh, hello. This is a bit sudden, isn't it? Especially since we haven't talked directly before. You got to spend time with all the other parts of me, but I, the core part, always ended up being a side character. I'd rather have it stay that way. But you've reached the ending of this story, but there's no one else left to say the final word. So please bear with me for a moment. So here we are. Everyone's gone. The house has crumbled. A fitting end for a self-destructive world. In the end, it was no place for all of us to stay. Now that there's no mother, the walls of the house can no longer confine me. However, before I leave, I wanted to thank you in person. I'm fairly sure this ending wasn't what you wanted, or what were you here for. After all, in the end, I couldn't become Charlotte Wiltshire, or Scarlet Eiler, or a proper Vincent Wordsworth. By the way, Wordsworth is a surname I made up. It has nothing to do with the real Vincent. Even technically, this game doesn't pack much fun gameplay.
All there is frustration! Endless screaming into the void with pent-up anger. A disappointing world with a disappointing person. A game with no winners.
It's another world where choices don't matter.
But you still stayed until the end. Through illusions and metaphors, fairy tales and delusions, we were able to have a conversation. And after letting it all out, getting it out there, I was able to let go of my regrets. Just because you listened. That's why thank you for paying a visit to the house. I hope you enjoyed your stay, even a little bit. But I might not be the one you want to hear a thank you from. Let's try it again. Long time no see, Seth. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. The god of this world made sure I wouldn't. A lot of things happened, but I'm okay now, really. In fact, I'm really happy. Somehow, in the end, everything worked out. I'm at peace with myself. I hope that you are okay, too. I always thought you didn't have any responsibilities other than looking after me, but I was wrong, right? If there's something that's troubling you right now, or you don't think that you can go on anymore, please remember that a new day will come. I'm sorry I couldn't stay with you a little longer. It's time for me to move on. That's why, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. Let's meet again someday. Yeah, obviously, he's fake. Obviously. True end. Goodbye, Charlotte. Oh my god, it's gonna be the ending of Eva. Just everyone's clapping for you. The god of this world, special talent. Writing. The one with many regrets. The one who cared. The developer. Glad you're here. Special talent, avoiding social interaction. Passive skill, hyperfocus. Henry. Scientist and a doctor. Surgery using only a knife and duct tape. Passive skill, word vomit. Congratulations! Congratulations! Aiden Krampus, a loyal butler. Taxidermy, shapeshifting. Florence, enthusiastic. Engineering, high strength. Bennett, dedicated worker. Binge watches TV shows. Felix, Huxley's nephew and scientist. Photographic memory, sarcasm. Scarlet / Charlotte. Protagonist of Hello Charlotte. Special talent, doing her best. Passive skill, determination. Oracle Frey, number 91. The god of TV world. Charlotte, version 19. The one who began it all. Umbrella Man, Charles, Seth, the entertainer. Omnipotent, omniscient. Omniscient, excuse me. Charlotte Wiltshire, number 84. The unwilling protagonist. Special talent, acting. Passive skill, snark. Read the afterword. Not yet. Alright. Hello, thank you for playing Hello Charlotte. When I began to work on this project, I didn't think much of it. Just like I didn't think I had a future to begin with. But somehow, over these 3 years of game development, things changed for the better. I was able to come in terms with myself and found a place to belong. I still have to deal with a lot of things, but somehow they became less heavy in my head. Somehow they don't seem as hopeless anymore. The final game is a tribute to a certain someone who didn't get a chance to be born into this world. Someone I came to both love and hate. Someone I wish existed anywhere, somewhere. In the end, Hello Charlotte was a personal story. In it, some events, namely deaths, were entirely metaphorical. Some were very real. I can only hope that this story was able to reflect the feelings of desperation and hopelessness over losing someone, and the despair for inability to bring them back no matter what. It's a feeling I've been living for a long time. A feeling I constantly fear of experiencing in the future that's to come. If you enjoyed the final episode even a little, I'm glad. If you didn't, that's okay too. If you bought this game and not pirated it, thank you for your support. Your input won't go to waste. Thank you for visiting the house. Let's meet again in the future. Sincerely, Etherain. Wow.
Get me out of here!
Oh, look, it's me. I got all the pictures. Wow. What about the other one? Let's see. Yeah, it's the same thing. Well, I guess that's Hello Charlotte. Cool. It was a pretty cool game. Like they said before, there's another ending? Oh, you're right. Oh shit, wait, did I save over? Oh. Did I save over it? I think I saved over it. Uh-oh. Shit, I saved over it. Oh, damn. Oh, that was silly of me to do. Alright, well that's the true ending. We're gonna stick with the true ending. It is late. Well, it's been a long time. A lot of talking for me. My throat's starting to get a little sore, so... I want to thank you all for joining me for the final Hello Charlotte. It was pretty cool. I hope to see you again later tonight, everyone. So take care of yourself and have yourself a great rest of your day. Farewell and bye-bye for now.